Hello everyone, welcome to Creating Grin. Join us tonight as we play Dungeons & Dragons, the 5th edition, around ye old table, throwing dice, telling stories, and attempting to complete the one-shot in a timely manner. Tonight, we continue our weekly live stream venture after a 2-week hiatus as we present Keys from the Golden Vault, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure anthology from Wizards of the Coast. That is a lot to say. Sitting around ye old table are the players for tonight's stream. The Crit Crew. On my right tonight we have, that's right.
Ooh, on the right. First time. I know. I'm Maria. I'm playing Dusty Fairborn. Vote Team Dusty. Team Dusty. Vote Team Dusty. Running for Grand Empress of the Guild. So she's fairly confident she's going to win. Especially with the amazing, co-runner over here.
Hey, I'm Ellie. I'm playing Maki Ostrin. Vote Dusty, because I want to be Vice Empress of the Guild.
Hey guys, James here. I will be playing Patch Potwhistle, the finest of all pot whistles, and let me tell you, Guildmaster Potwhistle has a lovely ring to it. You don't want an empress, you don't want an emperor, just a Guildmaster. I'm one of you.
Hi, I'm Art. I'm playing Brianna Kyer. You can call me Bree. I'm a Rogue Ranger, and if you watch the last show, you might find out why I went rogue. And I say, vote for none of the above.
Right in your
None of the above.
Well, I'm Chris. I'll be playing Marty Maryjoy. I'm a paid spokesperson for Dusty's campaign now. I don't know what the issues are.
I'm halfway too, boyo! We gotta stick together! A pocket-sized crew! What's wrong with you?
You're part of the team now.
Guildmaster Potwhistle 2024.
I can't.
And I am Eric, the witch version of Matt Mercer. And I will be your Master or Game Master as we play the 9th chapter of Keys from the Golden Vault, Shard of the Accursed.
Uh-oh.
Our story takes place on the continent of Alteratus as we find our guild members sitting around the guild table, much like the players tonight. At the table's head once again is Silas with his lovely companion Lennox. A stoppered lead tube around 14 inches in length and 3, get your minds out the gutter, is placed onto the table, followed by the signature music box of the Golden Vault.
Ooh, didn't know it was that kind of party.
Here are the items for the task at hand, so we'll leave you to it. Remember, we are watching as they look to Dusty and to Patch. So for those of you who are watching our stream, during our Veterans Vault stream back on the 17th of October, we asked you, the viewers, to cast your vote in the chat for who you feel deserves to win the title of Guildmaster of the next Gemstone Breakfast Bistro Thieves Guild. That's right. The voting is open each week for the remaining 5 one-shots of Keys to the Golden Vault. You can only vote for one player character per episode. And the player characters you can cast your vote can be from any of the previous streams. So if you have someone else and let's say you watch the first couple streams, you say, hey, this person is way better than what I'm currently watching, cast your vote.
Can you even remember their character names? I
The new guild master will be
Wait,
announced
will not be that savage.
on the last
constituents.
one-shot live stream. And currently we have mentions for hashtag Team Dusty and hashtag Team Patches.
We're actually the Patch Patrol, so...
Oh.
Okay, so get on the
Hashtag
chat, place
Patch
your
Patrol.
votes for your hashtag team, and help it determine the next guildmaster. Now back to the story at hand. On the table lies a stoppered lead tube and the signature music box of the Golden Vault.
All right,
And scene.
Who's gonna open up the chatterbox?
Yeah, let's full send. Open it.
Click.
And I'm gonna take.
Who
the
does
tube-
so?
I'm gonna take the tube off the table.
Okay. As you do, you will see that inside this lead tube, there is a rare, wondrous looking obsidian shard around 1 foot, that would be 12 inches in length, and 2.5 inches in diameter at its widest point.
Solid tube or clear tube?
This is a solid lead tube with
And
a
when we
cork stop.
unscrew, got it.
You got it.
Diameter, not radius, right?
That's correct. I'm pretty sure I said diameter. It's good to be clear.
Just
you could
clarify.
hurt someone with a radius. Yeah.
So, I've been lied to in the past. I just need to know how long the foot is.
So the tube is 14 inches. The object in the tube is 12.
Okay.
It's just a touch smaller than the tube.
Yes, and it's like 2.5
Like-
inches.
Like this big and like that thin.
The
It's
actual
good
object is 2.5 at its widest point. It's kind
It's
of a jagged
serviceable.
shard.
I want to see.
Yeah. The tube itself is 3 inches to encompass all the shard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
it's
hold
snug.
it. I'm gonna hold it up to the light while we listen to the chatterbox.
That's 11 and a half.
So you
Going
pull
to
you
be-
pull the shard up to hold it to the light.
Yeah.
Inside,
Okay.
or what you will see is that the shard has silver and gold veins that run beneath the cold surface of the stone. They kind of spider web out.
Okay.
You will see that tied to the shard, as you are holding it, is the standard golden key that is used by the Golden Vault for the music box.
Tied it to the shard.
Correct.
Okay.
And because you are the first person to touch it, and this is a one-shot, you are now automatically attuned to the shard. So,
I feel like it just shocks him in the
What
face.
happened?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm a part of the shard now.
Oh boy, maybe we should
Yeah.
have listened first and then sharded.
Oh no, it's Cup of Brown again.
Sometimes you shard when you least expect it, alright?
Obviously.
Oh, trust me, I know.
When and where?
What is the name of the item?
it is
Oh,
just
I'm
an
just
onyx. It is an onyx shard. You
Okay.
are attuned to it. I will let you know all the goodies as we play.
Awesome. Cool.
Goodies.
So,
Magic box.
yep.
I'll
Yeah.
toss you the key.
What does it say?
Key goes in. You wind up the old key. The music box.
When I'm
lid
Guildmaster, I'll be getting rid of these magic boxes, alright?
More magic boxes.
do you want?
Always magic boxes.
Carrier pigeons again.
Oh, why? They're more reliable.
The music box lid pops open as the familiar soothing voice says, Greetings, operatives. Earthquakes threaten the town of Oztukan, and the Golden Vault believes the enclosed shard is the heart of the problem. This shard was taken from the tomb of a giant named Zeluan, spelled Xeluan.
Xeluan.
Very good.
Thanks.
A criminal organization called the Onyx Scar has been plundering Zeluan's tomb and selling off its treasures. The shard passed through many hands before the Golden Vault acquired it. Whoever touches the shard becomes its possessor, gaining great strength and magical power.
He's just over in the corner flexing.
but also suffers a misfortune due to a curse.
He looks down at his groin.
Can you really evoke this short-sightedness in? No.
This quest, should you all choose to undertake it, requires you to travel to Ostakan with the shard, descend into Zeluan's tomb, and return the shard to its rightful place. Once you reach Ostakan, you are to contact a playwright named Leandro Sefin.
I love to believe that the music box is doing this.
Sephardic.
Spell it. Spell it.
Sephardic. 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 That's
Sephardic.
Shards and Sephardics. Yep, it's all that.
Is that his first name or?
Last name.
Leandro was his first name.
Leandro. He knows vital information about Ostakan's history and can help you reach the tomb. Good luck, operatives. The box, the key, vanishes, leaving you on the table to figure out what the f to do.
Do we know anything about Ostakan?
You can roll a history check, or you can roll a survival check for, like...
Is this a major city, or is this...
It's not a major city, but it's a smaller city, like on the cusp of becoming...
I got a 16 for history.
Because my urchin background
That would not help you.
would not apply here. Oh, yeah, I'll roll.
I got 50.
Can I also cast Identify on the shard?
0.
You can
Or
cast
13,
Identify if
but-
you'd like to, or are you doing that ritually or casting a spell slot?
You have to get it for me first.
No, I just want to make sure you're not about to die.
What are you talking about? He said great strength!
Major
Sacrifice.
I'm
misfortune.
trying to pick up the table.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Sure not acrobatics?
Oh, this is strength.
10.
You gain a +1 on top of that.
Oh, I do?
So 11.
11!
While you are attuned to the shard.
Ah! I feel like I left you that just a bit higher than I did last time.
Now you can look down at your groin.
Oh, my apologies. I misread the wrong line. It's a +4. Your strength
Whoa.
is
+4?
He's
Yeah.
like spinning the table in one
I think
finger.
he's just
It's a
underneath the
14.
table kind of deadlift, so it's a 14.
There you go.
Yeah, just like underneath the shoulders, kind of
Wow,
just
Pat.
squatting it.
I will ask if I
af-
can
after
spend
Bree
some
makes
minute.
that statement, I'm gonna just say one moment and just turn around to the corner
And
and
peek.
take a peek.
Everything seems to be good so far.
So
What's the
far.
plan?
I just want to cast it ritually. It'll take me 11 minutes.
That's right.
Just want to make sure you're not
Right.
going to die.
I'll pop it on the table.
I'll play a tune while you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ritually cast detect. Nope, identify. Got confusion.
So we will
Yeah.
scene swipe 11 minutes later. It is a magical item. It let's see.
This is the only good
It's a
reason.
wondrous
for wizards.
item. It does require attunement, which has automatically been done due to our one-shot rules. And it has the ability to empower magic. So while that person is attuned and holding the shard, you can use it as spellcasting focus, and it gives you a +1 bonus to your spell attack rolls. It also enhances
I'm gonna
your
cast so
strength.
many spells, guys.
You get a +4 to your strength while it is on your person, but it will not raise your strength score past 22 is a limitation.
It's a +4 to my base strength.
Yes, that is correct.
Got it. All right, let me add that.
So back to Ostakan. You know that Ostakan is located on the north side of the Vambora Mountains, and it is perched on a flat between two mountain peaks surrounded by some deep canyons.
How far is it?
Several days travel. If
God,
anybody
I'm so
would
strong
like,
now.
the history check was 16. Is that what history
That's
check?
what I got.
Go ahead and roll me a D6, D4. I
I'm
lied.
gonna do so many punches.
D4.
Yeah.
As soon as I find one.
You have to be
30?
So after identifying and or making a successful history check, you have come to recollect in your brain that this has been referred to as the Shard of Zeluan.
Shard The blue one.
And you have heard in your travels and associated with this item that a group of bandits actually received the shard as ransom that night, and a sickly green light bathed their camp, and all but one of the bandits disappeared. That's what you got.
I immediately hold my hand up to the light to see if I'm vanishing.
You know, you're currently there.
It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine.
It's going to look pretty bad for you guys if your opponent dies on the spot.
Or amazing.
Do we know
Is
where
that
this
the plan all along?
You do not. This is something you heard as possibly a tavern story, a rumor in a local inn, or something along your travels. You didn't believe it to be valuable at the time, but now that you're presented potentially with that shard, you're like, well, I guess I should have paid better attention.
Now, knowing magical items, just this is a weird one, but knowing magical items can't break.
Correct.
Does this shard look fragile?
It does not.
It looks like a solid,
it's onyx. Solid onyx
stone.
with silver and gold veins kind of throughout this item. Stretching out.
If I tap it against the table, does it make like a tuning fork sound?
It does not. That's a good move. It does not. It
Okay.
does sound very solid, and
Just
it'll even
boom.
scratch the table a little bit.
Watch the table. It's not ours. You keep throwing it around and banging on it with shards.
It's alright. It's alright. It's gonna be fine. Guys, this'll be fine. I'm gonna tuck it in my brand new belt.
Yep.
I'm just gonna have it ready to go.
It's there.
Actually, could I do it on my back so it's underneath my coat?
Sure.
Cool.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for hiding it.
Cool. Or stealth or sleight of hand?
We're gonna make this a stealth.
Cool.
See how well it's hidden.
They're the same.
All right. Well,
15.
Okay, so 15's the mark. If anybody has 15 or higher, they might spot it.
Cool.
Keep that in mind.
Awesome.
should we
Great.
head out? It's a long
Yeah, how
journey.
far away is this?
Like
Couple
3
days.
Several days.
Walking? Or by
Horseback.
horse?
Horse.
Are we taking the ponies?
We might have to. There must be a time limit on this thing, right? I'd sail around like
The earthquakes are
another-
going to get worse.
You mean like 3
2.5
hours?
2.5 hours roughly.
Do we get 6 extra minutes added on?
I'll fight for our 6 extra
How
minutes.
frequent are the earthquakes?
I did not say.
They
Do
did
we
not
have
say.
to find me and
And there's no just like
Leandro?
common talk about.
Yes.
Leandro.
Leandro, so
Sephardic.
Sephardic.
they really want to set me up for failure. Names are hard.
Yes, they are.
Um,
You should be behind here.
we'll just ask
You
them
guys
when
can
we
make
get there
them
how
up.
to say their
I have
name.
to try to make them right.
We'll
Do
just
we have
ask
like
her what her
we
name
have
is when we
rations
get
and
there.
stuff? Like
Yeah. Do we think Leandro's a hearse?
So
Him,
the guild hall
them,
can provide
them.
you with lots of things, which no one has requested at this table. Like you can go and say, "Hey, I'd like to have this, this, and this." They have a surplus and a supply.
Healing
All
potions.
8 weeks we've done this, and nobody has requested.
I would like my potions from the vault. Can I get those?
Yes. Let me find those. And it was from the.
Let's get a cart then. And
Oh,
some,
was there any
some horses.
slapback from that woman that I murdered in the?
Which woman?
Which woman?
I already
That's
forgot.
not a good,
Good.
sign.
Good.
Which one?
We always
Good.
have to ask, is it okay if we murder people now? Because that first one was pretty bad.
Okay, so
Or so.
your potions that you
Last
have
one I did.
acquired.
And I'm down a healing potion from that number.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, right, the potions. Potions are
Cusco's potions.
Mm.
I mean, Musco's potions.
6 vials of
Cusco's is
acid.
not a brand.
Say that one more time.
6 vials of acid.
Nice.
There was a potion of animal friendship and 2 potions, or 1 potion of greater healing.
Great.
Did you use 1, correct?
Because I used
Hearing
one.
someone's like,
And there was 2 potions of resistance. 1 was fire and
it's
1
also
was
there's a
poison.
delay, so like,
Guys, I'm gonna be
Every time I say
so
something,
active.
The
You just
last
delayed
potion
for just a second.
acquired was a potion of water breathing. That was from the
wait
previous
for it. There we
stream.
go. See?
That's weird.
Veterans Vault.
Amazing.
Check it out if you want to see how the Nimble Monk was able to collect all those potions and vials.
I'd like
Visibly.
I'd like to see. You're welcome. I'd like to see if we could get maybe some healing potions and for them to arrange travel for us.
Sure. How many healing potions would you like?
As many as you got. Got
Maybe
any invisibility potions?
Can I please have a dagger?
Yes. You
Magic
can
dagger.
You can have a +1 dagger.
All right.
They will have
Oh,
one.
very nice.
The potions that are on the table are yours. You can collect those potion bottles. That's how many potions they will provide you with.
Oh, nice.
6 is fair.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I'm just gonna ask for 12. I'm not gonna lie.
They will tell you, unfortunately, we only have 6, but
I got you that.
You get that for
I
me.
got that for you.
You treat
anything
me
for
so
you,
well.
Mr. Mary Joy?
Well, do you happen to have a map of the region?
Ooh, good question.
Yes, it will provide you with a map of the region.
Any inside contacts in that region? Do we have people in there?
Evens and odds.
Oh,
Who wants to play this game?
I got a coin now.
I do.
Oh no, I don't have it anymore. Put it away.
Evens.
No contacts.
Well,
What do we need?
Do you happen to have like a magical like short spear?
They can acquire a +1 short spear for you.
Yeah, or +1 Ikawa or whatever the
Sure.
monk weapon
Yep.
version of that is.
Again, this was established way back in the very first episode.
just
and
don't know
nobody
what to
took me
ask
up
for.
on this.
Was there any
I
bad
wasn't
thing that
here.
happened after I drank that tea?
No.
that tea was sus.
That was another shard.
That was
Yeah, that was another.
Another shard.
If you want a man who knows how to handle the shard,
Oh my god.
vote for Patch Pot Whistle.
You guys will have appropriately sized mounts. So those of you who are riding smaller mounts, they have all those in a private stable that they will.
Get a pony?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, definitely a
I
pony
want to get a rapier.
for the
They will
Or
give you
do
a
all three of
standard
us just
rapier.
ride one
Yep.
giant?
horse. It's like draft
I'm a wizard.
horse.
Throw him on the Clyde.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ribbit's like riding on my shoulder this whole time too.
Pet
My,
frog
my
ribbit.
pet frog Ribbit.
From like 3
Swamp.
episodes
Yeah.
ago, yeah.
Yeah, we all kept them. We just
That's
let
right.
them loose in the guild.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
Ribbit hangs
Oh,
out
I
with
let
me
mine
all the
loose in the
Oh.
guild. I was like, here, this is your home now.
Mine's with me too.
Robert!
Since we're just here asking for things, you don't happen to have a hat of disguise, do you?
Sure. They will give you a hat of disguise.
Shut up.
They have a lot of items that they have in their stockpile that have just been sitting and waiting to be used.
Can I just make? Is this like open market? Like I'm going through a supermarket and just
It's
walking up and
down in like their cellar. They have like basically like a shopping market full of things. Now, keep in mind there are rules to this. You have to make sure you return them after you're done using them.
Oh, it's like a library.
So if it's destroyed, you may have to find ways to compensate them for that.
+1. Actually, I think I'm tapped on items, so that's perfect.
Okay.
Is there any late fees?
You'll have to talk to the librarian about that.
I imagine the hat of disguise is like a massive chevalier hat with like a huge plumed feather on it.
I like it.
I'm gonna pop it right on my head.
Totally monthly.
Between that and the patch, I'm sure I look like a pirate. And I'm okay with that. Cool. Sweet.
And then the cart and do we need a cart? I don't think so. Are we hauling a bunch of stuff?
I feel like we're just
not.
riding horses, right?
Yeah.
We just gotta drop off the shard.
All right. Let's away to
Yeah, let's
Grove.
away.
So
Let us
a
away.
group animal handling check to see how well you all ride for the next several days.
I'm gonna
Or
drink
day.
my potion of animal friendship,
You should do that.
and I don't even know what it does. But I'm gonna drink it, and I'm gonna talk to these horses. All right, boyos and lasses, I need you to get us there as quickly and as safely as you can.
I will give advantage to animal handling
For everyone, or?
for everyone because he's talking to all the rides or mounts.
Yeah,
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
I can.
That was
gonna be-
nice.
Yeah.
And I can
Myself,
actually
too.
cast the animal friendship spell at will.
That is correct.
Nice.
So I'm gonna cast animal friendship.
17 for Dusty.
13.
Oh.
Master Equestrian. Add that to my repertoire.
19.
Oh.
I got 6, but I can also cast
17.
talk to animals too.
So as a group, you all will ride fine. You will see that Bree struggles a little bit, and because everybody's good, you will give some pointers. You'll straighten everything out, and you will ride gallantly into.
Oh, you
the
are a
direction
ranger,
you need
mate?
Oh, I can talk to the animals too.
It's alright, it's alright.
So tell me how this is going to play out. Are you going to ride several days straight through and exhaust yourself? Or are you going to eventually set some sort of, we're going to ride a bit?
There was no time frame.
No,
None.
not yet.
Nope. It just depends on how long you take and how many earthquakes shake apart the city. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Are we concerned about
How
this
many?
city?
No, how many days? Sorry, I am concerned.
Wow.
How many days? Like, we're talking 4 days? Like, I just need to know. Couple to 3.
3 was the
Okay.
previous.
I didn't
days.
hear 3. All I heard was a couple.
Okay. 1, 2,
3.
3.
3 days.
3
Could we
days.
do 1.5 sleep? How much exhaustion do we get?
2
for
nights,
1.5?
3 days. How's that?
And at what point would we exhaust ourselves?
Usually, if you go past
Try to get
the
2
full,
days.
if you go to the next day, you're gonna start exhausting. You
24
have to start
hours.
making like con saves. I believe it
Okay.
is.
We look pretty durable, right?
It's up to you guys. I just want to get a,
And
Right,
that
yeah.
I think it goes without saying that we got rations and
Yeah.
stuff
Oh,
for our
absolutely.
travel. Okay, cool.
I would say we should just play it safe and go in there as fresh as we can because we don't know. It sounds kind of
Yeah.
cursy. The
Yeah.
box made me think of curses.
So we rest
the names
each
are
night. We
cursy.
ride throughout the whole
Oh,
day.
sure, it is a
Set up
lovely,
camp.
lovely object.
Close tonight, we got a nice ranger to tell us good places to camp.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Sure.
sounds like a good plan.
I think we camp.
Yeah, we camp
I
at
think
the
we
end
camp.
of each day.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
At the
Yeah.
end of each day,
So it's 2 nights,
so 2 nights.
3 days. So,
Yeah.
We still have to rest before we go in.
okay.
Yeah.
3 nights, basically. We'll
And
rest
then the next
nearby.
day we go in fresh.
We can crash it.
Maybe
home.
outside the city.
Here's where they waste their time on.
No!
ice.
Here's
Semantics.
here's
Trying
my
to
suggestion.
figure
If
it
we
out.
see anybody on the road traveling the opposite direction, like coming from, what's the name of this place?
Astrakhan.
Astrakhan. We ask them what the situation in Astrakhan is,
Smart.
and if we encounter anybody, we can kind of update our travel plans as
Sure.
we go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your riding order?
I'm gonna go first
Okay.
because I talk to the animals at least on the first day.
I'll take second.
I'll be third.
Are we riding in a line or side by side?
I
V
figured
formation.
V formation. V
One to
formation.
Okay. So
Go
flying ahead of the V patch.
And then me.
Who's on the? Are you left or right?
I'll be on the left.
I'll go
Okay.
to the right.
There we go. And you two,
I'll take the back right.
back right, back left. Okay, there you go. V formation.
Thanks,
Very
Patch.
crazy. Okay, so
No reason.
Can you imagine Patch is probably just like whistling?
who is going to be the scout? I'm assuming the ranger will do the scouting for sleepy time.
Yep.
Please.
Go ahead and give me a survival check. Does anybody wish to do any aid or anything like that?
I'll back him up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can see in magical darkness.
All right. So the two of you will work together to find a cool place to rest
Safe.
for the night.
Place.
Maybe a waterfall. Let's make it nice.
We can't hear anyone coming next to a waterfall.
That also means they can't hear us.
Fair point.
You know, and I'll check the map for a waterfall.
We got a map?
There.
I
Yeah,
got
he
one.
acquired an area, a
We
map.
got a map?
Give me just a second here.
Yeah.
I like to think that you didn't tell anyone.
Man,
you got a map.
I really wish I.
He just
Taking a
randomly,
chef
while
key.
you were all shopping, walked up and says, "Can I have a map?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, here you go."
I'm the smartest one in the crew. There you go. Wizard staring at
All
the
right.
wall.
What's a survival check?
Alright.
Advantage on your survival check, and because you got a map, I'll give you a +2 onto that. How about that?
Ooh.
So gracious.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Yay.
We're at the most beautiful.
26.
So describe to me the most perfect site you could find with an at 20.
Well, we find a little spot that has a little rise and a little plateau surrounded by trees so we can look down onto the road.
Beautiful,
Love
beautiful. So when the time comes and everyone gets sleepy, the two from the back will find the perfect place to set camp.
I'd like to look out for people.
I'll
on
take
our way
first.
there.
I'll take first watch.
So we're establishing a watch.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
We'll
the
take first
watching
watch.
order?
Well, we
First?
take first drop.
Oh, I-
Yeah, it'll go well.
I can't
Okay.
see in the darkness, so
I can. What?
I'm a halfling.
I
I
just want to
can't
make
see
sure
shit.
that I can.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
Know your characters.
I
Do 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 do.
Did
Yeah,
we see
no, I
anybody that
can't.
first day?
You have seen mostly commoners traveling, but no one, like, you would have asked the questions about
Yeah,
Ostacan, and they would say,
Yeah.
I know of the place, but not there, or anything like that. So nothing currently.
Okay.
First watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us.
Go ahead.
And since we've got time, you know what? I'm gonna use my why not? I'm gonna use Breath of the Dragon to start our fire.
There you go.
Just cause.
How does that look?
Yeah, he's gonna lift up the giant sort of linen patch that he wears around his eyes, and you guys will see the scales kind of rattling up the side of his face, and they kind of glow and shimmer for a moment, and you just. It's just kind of very, very brief ember as he just kind of lights the fire.
Beautiful. Okay. Fire is lit. There is
Pull the
plenty
patch
of
back
light
down.
and heat within the kind of 20 to 40 foot kind of
I
area.
slowly put my flint back in my pouch. It's fine.
That's right. Hashtag team patches. Just saying.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I just want to say that I provide for me crew.
I'm also ready to
That's
Take a
good.
provide.
chevalier hat.
He's got God on his side. Like, what am I gonna do about
What
it?
is the camp? What is the camp going to look like? How are we setting it? Is everybody bedrolling it? Are we sleeping out like ill
Is there like
naturals or
a
tents?
are we
was
like
gonna
a
ask
rocky
what-
outcropping or is
On a
it
plateau. looking-
Ask the natural 20. He got
yeah?
it.
Is there like a
I'm
is
just
there
gonna
like
ask for the
a
weather. Get a weather report.
Clear skies.
Awesome.
I'm sleeping
Cool.
outside.
is there like a
Sleeping
rocky
outside.
outcropping kind of up top? Is there
There's trees.
I'll sleep in a tree.
He chose trees instead of rocky outcrop.
totally
Oh.
fine?
Yep.
I think
I'm sleeping on the ground. Out
Patch
under
definitely
the
goes up
stairs.
a tree.
I would
Okay.
also probably. Yeah.
Up a
go
tree?
I'm a
Heck
cat.
yeah.
Okay, so
Fine.
2 are going on a tree.
I'm
I'll
going
go
in
in a tree.
too.
So everybody's sleeping in a tree.
Not me.
We call that bait.
Okay.
I was gonna say I would set up my tent like we were all like I was sleeping on the ground, but like actually be up in the tree because I don't know who's after this shard.
Okay.
That is the bait.
Okay.
In lieu of a tent, can I have a hammock?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna set up my hammock kind of up between trees.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And those of you who are taking watch, go ahead and give me perception checks.
I got a 15.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do I do it at disadvantage?
You don't have dark vision.
I don't have
or
dark
night,
vision.
Whatever. Yeah, then it would be a
You
disadvantage.
can breathe fire but not see in the dark.
Hashtag Team Dusty.
Terrible.
I don't have to.
Hey, doesn't Dragonborns don't have night vision or dark vision? I'm pretty sure.
No, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yes,
to
I
me.
know.
I know. But I'm not a dragonborn.
What you got? Disadvantage.
9.
The area within the campfire light looks great. It looks secure.
Totally safe.
And the 15,
Yeah.
you'll hear throughout your watch, which is going to be how long?
Say 4 hours.
Yeah, if we're taking the
I
first
only
one,
need
like 2 to
4
4.
hours, so.
Okay.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I'll
say
do the second
as
half.
long as it takes for Bree to wake up.
Okay. So you guys will take 4. Bree will take over.
You probably hear snoring about an hour in on the hammock.
Great.
Yep. You are going to literally hear the occasional riders through the night, paired up. They seem to be riding in a not a hurried, but a quickened pace.
Could I hear if they were talking about anything or no?
Nope. You won't hear that.
Okay.
Not with a 15.
To or from?
Going the opposite direction you are traveling. So it would be
So from. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I would probably relay that. I would relay all that to Bree.
Okay. Other than
On
that,
that shift change.
Should we have stopped?
shift is changing. So
Yeah.
Bree is up. So Bree, you can go ahead and make a perception check. Is
16.
anybody taking a watch with Bree?
I can't see in the dark, but
Okay.
I can't let
No, that's
anybody
fine.
know.
I'm sleeping through.
You had 16.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Dark vision
You will
gate.
hear a few riders. Instead of being like riders, they're actually going to be a wagon, small caravan, probably 3 wagons. You'll scout out and find. Look to be just travelers carrying some supplies or cargo, and they are actually going to or in the direction that you will be traveling. You will see a couple. What are they called? Cell swords that are kind of around the wagon to protect the wagon. Maybe level 1 adventurers that are getting their paying their dues.
Losers.
Other than that, no issues.
Awesome.
Oh, the good old days.
So I think that covers 8
Young
hours.
ones.
6
Any
weeks
funny
ago.
dreams?
Nothing at all.
So Shard hasn't changed.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'd like to make a point to keep an eye on Pat just because of that shard. Magic things do weird things to people.
They-
So I have leg over the hammock, sprayed out, Shard on his chest.
So the sun will rise,
Very
the morning will
defensive
come,
sleep,
everybody
yes.
will have a
Posture.
long rest. You guys will mount your ponies into your horses, chosen mounts. Go ahead and use your animal handling skills. We'll do a group.
And it's a straight roll this time.
Ooh.
Yes,
I don't
straight
have-
roll.
It doesn't
But I'm going to
matter.
talk to them again. Just cuz.
It doesn't matter because I got double ones.
You got what?
Double ones.
One.
Oh,
One.
is this with
Two
advantage?
ones.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
No, it's just a regular
I
roll.
got a
Okay.
17.
Seriously.
9.
I'm gonna cast talk to animals. I'm gonna be like, look, guys, you're gonna have to take care of us today because
We
I
didn't
think they
sleep good in
just
these
slept
trees.
too long or something. 'Cause-
I got a 17.
and I got a 17.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
You know, I'm not feeling super confident about this. I'm going to grab my Warlock's amulet, get a little boost, so I can really ride this animal right.
Gotta
Really
respect-
ride it right.
Gotta
Oh,
respect.
nice. I got a 13 now.
Okay, so if I'm gonna math that out, I'm gonna see if you hit my target number here. Let's see, two 17s, which is what, 34? Did I math that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus you had a what, 13?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So 47.
47.
It's going to cost you time. It's a little rough because you just missed the mark, but not by much. So you all are going to be traveling in that direction, but
Fabio's being a real dick today, guys.
It is
I
going
refuse
to
ride mine
cost
in frontwards. I'm
you-
ready to get backwards.
Somebody roll me a d4.
Not me.
Me and you
Oh,
both
Lord.
went for it and went.
Nope.
Door. It's a 4.
So you are gonna 4 hours of time is going to be lost.
I thought he was gonna say 4 days. I was
No,
like,
no.
4 hours
So-
is fine. We'll just travel a little bit in the night.
There you
It'll
go.
be fine. It'll be fine.
So are we setting camp for night number 2?
Yeah. Any people traveling?
that day.
Would you
That'll
have
be
told
fine.
us? Would you have told us?
I would have eventually told everyone what I heard, like people traveling from the direction we were coming in.
Yes.
But yeah,
Okay.
they sounded hurried but not like panicked.
Okay.
I'd probably describe.
I don't know, I had a
Great.
small caravan that I had that was going the same way we were. A couple cell swords.
I
nothing
think
big.
I'll take first watch by the road today. Just see if we can catch anybody.
So
traveling
while
at
you're
night.
traveling, there may have been some people, but because you took 4 extra hours, you may have missed your opportunity.
Okay.
We stopped at like the largest potato exhibit, you know.
We went to see the bean.
You know?
We were like
Look
pointing
at-
at something and they were walking behind us and we're like, yeah, look at it.
Look at Jack's magic bean.
God.
That is a big fucking potato.
Okay.
It's
First
Half
watch.
magic.
Exactly.
Oh, hang on for a second. We got our spotters or our scouts. You want to go ahead and try to attempt to find a cozy little place to stay.
Of course, always happy to.
So if you will use the map, it's a +2. If he helps you out, you have advantage.
Pretty good.
Yes, let's see.
Hashtag Team Bree.
Plus 6.
The real winner.
24.
Real savior for
So
them.
this is not what I would consider absolutely perfect, but it's pretty darn close. So what is this campsite going to look like for your party?
This one is going to have a small waterfall next to it.
Beautiful.
Um,
Now we're talking.
The white noise helps me sleep.
How
and,
many issues last night?
it'll be off the road just a little so you can
No.
have a little campfire but not be,
Gotcha.
blinding out there.
Sure.
That way they can take their watches closer to the road now.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. First watches. And what is the campsite going to look like? What are the sleeping arrangements?
I'm gonna set up a bedroll if there's like a craggy rock outcropping, kind of up
Sure.
in the cliffs.
Okay.
I'm gonna be completely unworried about everything because everything was fine last night and just sleep on the bedroll by the fire
Yeah, it's-
after I play a lot of tunes.
Okay.
I'd probably pick a place where I could hide the easiest. So still setting up my tent down by the fire, but also like going up, seeing that adventurous. But when I take my watch, I would be down by the road so I couldn't hear the white noise of the waterfall.
I think if you're gonna take first watch with me, I was gonna set up a fire by the side of the road to see if we could like invite people to talk to us.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, no, we can do that.
As for the two of you,
Can
You
have
know
a dark area then.
Yeah, my back's sore from sleeping in a tree all night. So
Okay.
I think I'll go on the ground this time.
Get it-
next to the
get it
fire and
corrected.
waterfall.
Get
Yeah,
adjusted.
that's
Okay,
what-
sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
first watch is
Yeah.
up. A fire is set. How is the fire set this time Are we breathing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100% gonna breathe fire into both campfires. The one by the. So I'll use 2 Breath of the Dragons.
You got to get farther away from
sorry,
the
Dusty.
waterfall. You've got wet wood.
Look, I did it.
So a small, kind of intimate, but visual campfire set to provide enough heat for those of you who are taking the first watch.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
I got a 14.
That's disadvantage, and I'm specifically looking for people on the road.
Okay.
Like that is the only thing I want to look for.
Who cares about the safety of the camp?
Okay. 7.
Better.
I rolled a 19.
All of our friends are gonna, huh?
I rolled a 19 and a 5.
Oh, I was like, huh? How much negative do you
9.
have?
Sorry, not 9. A
Okay.
7 plus 2.
Okay. The 14 is going to be able to hear the sound of wagon wheels. Probably,
Coming.
we'll say 100 feet, maybe 150 feet coming from the direction
Do
that you
they
are
sound
traveling
hurried?
to. No, casual.
Okay. I would
But there's a lot of them.
a nudge.
As you are completely looking at the other direction, waking up.
No, this way. There's wagon wheels, a bunch of them. They're coming.
Oh shit! All right. I'm gonna hide the shard again.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead and roll it.
Can I help?
Guys, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Can I try to hide it on him?
100 feet away.
11.
Can you what?
Can I try to hide it on him?
I mean, are you making it
Do you
obvious?
want to assist?
I mean, if that's what you need of me right now, yeah.
It's worse.
I was gonna say I'm proficient in it, so if I mean,
11.
I think I might pick up he's trying to hide
100
it.
feet away, and it's dark for the campfire.
Yeah, save for the campfire.
Okay. So you got an 11 to hide it.
Yep.
Oh man.
How
It's
chatty are
a
you?
large caravan. Somebody roll me a d6, please.
I'll do it.
Uh,
1.
There's going to be 3 wagons, maybe 4.
if you need me to be chatty, I suppose I could be chatty.
I feel like I could be pretty chatty.
I think you're way more chatty than
I
I
could be a bit chatty.
I think we should. All right, let's.
The lead
wake up the
wagon
barn.
comes into your
Is
visual.
there like a person riding in front of the wagon who seems like kind of like I was a part
On
of the
a horse?
flying bee? Yeah.
She's a wizard. She's
No,
awkward.
walking. Yes.
Hi.
Okay.
They will probably be 10 or 15
Hi,
feet
hi,
walking
hi.
in front of the wagon.
Awesome. Hello there, friend. Come, stop by the fire for a bit. You're traveling at night.
The wagon will slow to a halt as the person walking, the sellsword, is going to pull forth a short sword.
He's gonna pull up. Oh, friend.
Now, he doesn't pull it and hold it straight. He
He's
just
just
pulls
rendering
it.
it, yeah.
You got it.
Oh, and I would have left my Ikowa at the main camp,
Sure.
so I appear unarmed. Oh, friend.
I appear unarmed.
Friend. We're just.
Friend is a very strong word, sir. State your business.
Oh, hey, we're just traveling to Ostakan.
Very good.
Ostakan.
Just make sure I'm saying it. We're just traveling to Ostakan. Heard some terrible rumors coming that way. Where you guys headed from there?
We are indeed heading from Ostakan. We are heading into the Vamborum, the city of Vamborum, which is essentially it's going from the north point, kind of coming around to the front side or the west side of the mountain.
Oh, there is a lovely tavern there called the Sleeping Dragon. You should try it. It serves the best mead this side of the continent.
Okay.
Promise you.
What's the passive perceptions on both of you?
14.
12. Oh, I'm so sorry. 15.
Well, the two of you are both going to notice that the wagon train or the caravan essentially is 3 to 4 now to probably 6 to 8 that are they were falling like behind.
Got it.
Now are catching up.
Can we tell what type of? Can I tell what type of caravan they are?
You can make a investigation if you would like.
And I would love to get a read on this guy, if I can.
You can make
if he seems on
16?
edge, if he seems like he's hiding something really close to his chest.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Numbers are 16.
Okay.
Oh. 20.
These are full of boxed, crated things. They are all cargo. That is not passenger.
I didn't know if it was like
There's about 8
royal stuff.
8 to 10 cell swords that you're going to see that are kind of scattered throughout the caravan. And your insight was what? I'm sorry.
Dirty 20.
He is taking his job seriously.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be skitsy or anything. He's just
Just very
routine.
I'm gonna kind of like look down. It looks like you wagons were falling behind us. Fortuitous that you stopped and chatted with us for a bit.
He looks and he's got like his face kind of blushes a little bit, like he's embarrassed.
That's all right. That's all right. We all have to start somewhere. It's okay.
I've been doing this for years now. Start? I'm sorry.
We're new to this whole business.
We're new to this. You know,
Yeah.
we're just traveling this direction.
Yeah.
What can you tell us news
Yes,
from
you're great.
Ostakan?
Yeah.
I heard terrible earthquakes or
There has been some tremors and earthquakes, but nothing terrible is what he'll say.
any emblemage on his.
No
I know
markings.
that's not a word, but
No
any-
markings.
no
no
markings.
identifiers. Just
Well-
like a dark cloak, black leathers.
you can call me Guildmaster Potwhistle. Your name is?
My name is Pedro.
Pedro.
That's correct.
That's a fine name. You looking for work, Pedro?
I currently have work. I'm gainfully employed.
Oh, well, we would love to make an offer.
You're going to hear an older dwarf kind of shout from the lead wagon. He says, "Come on, Pedro. We got to get the cargo. Let's go."
Oh,
Does the dwarf sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
It's not the same dwarf
I didn't know
as
if it was
last
the dwarf.
No.
So we were about to have a wild time.
No, not the same one.
Oh man, dang it.
would we have like? This is gonna be a very odd question. Would we have enough for like a small cask of beer? Like, would we have? I didn't specifically ask for it, so that's why I'm gonna.
Can we roll for it? Yay.
I'll roll hard.
Yay.
Even odds?
The dice say no.
Okay.
No.
Well, any news of what you could tell us to expect as we're headed that way? Me and my lovely traveling companion here.
You can expect a humble city, is what he'll say. Now, we must get moving, so step aside.
One last question, if I might.
There will be a snap of the reins, and he will wait for your question.
Did you hear about the bandits who all disappeared?
They will look. They'll be like everybody turns heads and kind of like goes up and down.
All but one disappeared.
The one in the lead who you've been conversating with says, "Never heard of it. Sorry, we have to go."
Insight check. Fuck this guy. Dirty 20 again.
No, I didn't even get it close to what it probably would
You know, he's giving off vibes that he may have heard a tall tale or something like that, but he's got things to do.
So he doesn't have intimate knowledge of this.
Doesn't, based off your insight now.
Okay.
You're-
All right. Well, these woods are spooky.
Yes, people just randomly walk out of them and stop you. Yes, I understand.
be. We were on the side
We
of
were
the road.
on the side of the road, my
We had a
friend.
lit fire.
We were going to invite you to sit and share bread with us. But if you feel like you must be on the road,
The
I
job,
don't fucking know that.
the job dictates. Good evening to you.
Well, be sure to look up Guildmaster Potwhistle. When you're in town next, I might have some work for you.
He's going to.
I like the cut of your jib.
He's going to look towards the dwarf and say, "Remember the name." He says, "I have already forgotten it," and they will continue to go.
Fuck these guys! Do we feel like we need to be in a bit of a rush?
They didn't seem like they were in a bit of a rush.
As they're going past the fire,
They will be looking at you.
that's fine.
Both.
I, not even sneakily, I want to look the cargo up and down
Sure.
and see if I can notice anything kind of.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Cool. 14.
You are going to notice a.
Like contraband, any
No,
hidden
it's all
panels?
packed. It's all packed nice and neat
Okay.
inside, kind of wooden crates.
Looks legit.
It looks as if this is a legit shipping. You're going to see burned into the side of some of the crates. It looks like a black kind of tear or scar, like an emblem that would represent that.
Like the thing that's stashed on my back? Does it look like that?
It's similar, but not identical.
The onyx scar. Does it?
Does it resemble what?
Is that what the onyx scar looks like? Can I make a
Have
history?
you ever seen the Onyx car?
I've been around the block a few times.
This is how we negotiate with the DM.
Go ahead and give me a history check at disadvantage.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, that's gonna be the lowest. No, that was actually the lowest. That's cool. 7.
Hey, not bad.
I know. It was a 5 and then a
Could be
3.
I mean, it's you cannot 100% say yes. You have your reservations.
Can I make note of the symbol though? Can I
Sure.
look at it and just make that mental note?
You can.
Is there one guy in the rear, kind of like holding up the?
One? Yep.
Cool. As he's leaving, I'm just gonna give him a little nod, or like a little.
This guy will be on horseback. My
That's fine.
apologies.
I'm gonna give him like a little tilt of the hat, and as I tilt the hat, I'm gonna turn into Pedro and turn back. Just
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna be like,
crazy things happen in the woods.
rides
Be
up and
safe
catches
now.
up.
Y'all come back now, yeah?
Okay.
We're playing banjo music.
That seems shifty to you.
We are 2 random people in the woods, accosting people on the side of the road.
We are nothing but genuine. Thank you very much. But you make up your
Bullshit. Husky man voice. Man noises.
Should we go get Bree?
Oh yeah. 4 hours passed at this point.
Sure.
Yeah. Explain the interaction as
Change of guard.
well
breathes
as I
up.
can. Good luck.
Are you gonna go stand by the road like they did? Or
Perception for your watch.
Bree, are you gonna go stand by the road?
I want to know what's in those crates.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna put the fire out over there.
Okay, so you toss some dirt on it, kick some dirt on it,
Yeah,
douse it.
being kind of over toward the bushes areas.
Okay.
Okay. If you were going by the road, I'd go, but I can't see in the dark, so
Yeah,
Stay asleep.
Well, they'd be right by the road there.
I can't see without the fire. So
Oh.
yeah. Patch don't know that though.
Patch don't know shit.
It's another reason to vote Team Patch.
Bullshit.
Vote Dusty.
Hashtag Patch Patrol.
No.
Hashtag.
Get a little dusty.
Get,
Dusty.
That's
Get a
good.
little dusty.
Alright, see that was my watch. What was that again?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, okay. Yes, a 21.
your watch goes smoothly. There's probably going to be some close calls from like coyotes type creatures or things like that. Just you're able to kind of use your hunter or ranger tricks to kind of like steer them away from the campsite to keep everybody safe. But other than that, it'll be fine.
Be real pissed off if I woke up to a coyote.
So that'll conclude your watches. The evening, you're on to the third and final-ish day, even though you are 4 hours behind.
Should we push this day? And try to get there like midday?
Maybe we make that decision after reroll.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What do you guys think?
Honestly, we're not on a time crunch, and if one of us gets hurt, or the horses get hurt, we're gonna be further delayed.
Yeah.
I think we
We
can.
lost 4 fucking hours yesterday.
Let's just have faith.
Alright, wizard.
Yeah.
Have faith.
Hopefully there's no more earthquakes.
So, group animal handling.
Oh, that's yay!
Okay, not as bad as it could be.
I had an 18.
9.
Oh.
Let me touch my beautiful hand.
Anybody else think it's
You
weird
rubbed the
that,
amulet.
He's just sitting there rubbing his amulet.
Oh, nice.
We do weirder things.
Yeah.
That's true.
We all do weirder things.
So
Like
if I
you tried to
talk
hide
to,
that shard last
talk
night.
to the animals again, do I get advantage too?
You want to
Sure.
elaborate on that?
I sharded myself.
Pretty good here.
So, that is a 12.
Okay.
11.
Okay. You guys will keep pace, keep time, and successfully make it 4 hours. Now you gotta determine, do you want to keep pushing to make up the time, or do you want to just say, let's go ahead and have another...
I didn't like those guys. My vote is to push.
I like to sleep in a bed.
What's the risk again? I know exhaustion, but like, is it like, do you have to roll for every hour you're up?
It's every hour you have to make a con
Can we estimate how many hours left to the city?
4.
4?
So we have
And
4 con saves.
Yep.
it can go so bad.
It
so
sure can.
quickly.
But if we just get like 1, we could then rest.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
get
say
rid of
if we all get fucked the first round, we just say
Yeah.
forget it.
Yeah. Let's take it slow by taking
Stop
it
trying to
fast.
read me.
Work them one time. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, let's push.
And as we're getting closer to the
Con
city,
save?
I would, if I
Yes.
may, I would love to see if the landscape appears to be changing
It does.
due to magical.
No,
Issues.
it's just going to change because you're getting close to mountains, so it's going to be less dirt and grass,
Yeah,
more
jump scare.
gravel, rock,
Okay.
some
Got my
deadwood
dragon on.
trees and things like that. Pines
What's
more
your
so
next
than
number?
like, pine trees more so than like your oaks or whatever like that.
Okay, but it does not appear that
The ground
the earth is
Uh,
scarring.
sliding against each other.
No, not like you would think that if there was
Contemplating.
The tectonic
hellacious
plates
earthquakes, it would start changing the. No.
Yeah. Okay. Does
I
Shard do
will-
anything as
It's,
we're getting nearer?
it's warm.
I was also gonna ask if
it's
he's
warm
acting-
now that it's on your body.
Weirder.
Got it.
But
So it's
other
not
than
like
that,
the
no.
veins aren't changing.
Not
It's not
current-
vibrating.
not
It's not.
currently.
Okay.
And he hasn't started acting any differently. Like I can't see
I
any
mean,
noticeable
he's
changes.
flexing with his strength, but
Yeah, he's just writing the entire time going. Oh,
Honestly, not different from normal, but
Now he's got something
So?
to actually
That's
show.
true.
I got a 13, for a
13,
con
okay.
save.
Con save.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Oh no!
1.
Oh no!
It's a good thing then.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm a halfling.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's one. That's
Oh
better.
my god! I should have re-rolled the natural one from before.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Okay, well that makes mine.
15.
Sorry,
Save. Constitution.
that is on me.
saving throw
Sorry.
is a 19.
It's
No.
your fault for not.
How
Okay.
knowing
dare
my
I not
character.
know your
Nat 20 for
character?
22.
wow, okay.
Nat 20 for 22.
Well, the party rides the extra hour and that's all right. Everything's good.
One more hour.
Person with the lowest roll. The person
How the
with the
horse is
lowest
doing?
roll at the table basically gets Yanni. That's about it.
How are the horses doing? They
Yeah,
okay?
they're good.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do another. I'm feeling
Oh
good.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's 17.
Dirty 20.
I got a 7.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
The two of you have an exhaustion point.
Oh,
You are feeling
should-
tired.
Guys, I
Rest
made
of
a
you are good.
mistake. I made a mistake. That was horrible.
Should we call it? We have just 2 hours left.
I'm feeling risky.
Don't we have disadvantage on this?
Did you have?
The two
Yeah,
With
we
an
would have-
exhaustion
with the
point?
I
exhaustion-
have disadvantage.
Yes, correct.
Where do we add that?
Could we like tie
Top.
their horses to ours and then like guide them as we risked it? Make it just
Like,
nap
try
on
to
the
sleep in the
horses?
saddle?
If you do that, I will allow that, except you will make your con saves at disadvantage.
Us?
Yeah.
Should we just risk it for the biscuit?
No.
I mean, we haven't gotten exhausted.
Yeah, let's risk it. Full send.
Go ahead then.
In for a copper, in for a
Well,
gold.
that means the three of them are rolling. You guys are resting.
No, we're not going to tie our horses. we're going to
they're
just.
gonna
Oh,
go
fuck
for
that.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you guys get the rope. I go, fuck you! No!
Also, like, I don't know how it would work because I would have to tie my horse to Breeze because we're the same size, and yeah, it would just be weird. Let's just.
We both have ponies.
Okay, still
Yeah,
okay.
fine.
Still okay. 13.
Okay, okay.
I got a 13 again.
I got a 15.
Um,
I rolled a 19 and a 13.
no, that's just
Are you gonna rub that
This
wizard's
would be
amulet
small.
again, or your warlock? amulet?
I can do it on failed saves.
Oh, okay.
I got the upgraded one. Okay.
Where do we add?
So is a 13
It's under conditions. It's
fail?
all the way down at the bottom.
Oh, right, it's at disadvantage, right? Or not disadvantage.
Ours is at
Not-
disadvantage, and I did roll
Yes.
mine with
So
disadvantage.
we have a 13, a 13, a
Is it
13,
11.
15.
15, and 11. The only one who gains an exhaustion point is going to be Bree. 13 was the number.
Oh, shit.
We have one more hour.
One more hour
pretty
and 3
good.
people with exhaustion and 2 people that are like ready to rock.
I got my
Here's
rations
my.
and that's
So we're about an hour away from. We can see town,
Oh,
basically.
you could see
like the twinkling
exactly.
lights.
Yep.
So here's my thought. We either camp outside town and get up in the wee hours of the morning, get there early in the morning, or if we think things are going to go fakakta tonight, we push the extra hour.
Can we? We don't
I
have
feel like-
any idea what we're walking into with at
inside the city is where the things are happening. So we risk not getting a full rest in if we go to the city. Whereas we haven't seen much.
Well, I think we go into a
Destruction out
tavern first, right?
We go to see Lissandro, right?
I want to go to
Salvador.
see a bed, but
Yeah.
let's just vote. Who wants to push?
I don't want to go in there to disadvantage.
Awesome. So we're just gonna set up camp, guys, right?
Let's set up camp.
Okay. Those of you who are scouting for camp, go ahead and roll.
Camp.
While they're
We
doing
got
that,
this.
I would like to
Yeah.
stay on the road and just look at the city.
I want to look at the direction we came, see if I can see anyone coming.
Sure.
Disadvantage for skill checks.
Yes.
18.
Skill checks and saves other disadvantage. What is it? 18?
18.
Okay, so you are going to find the best place that you can. It's not as obscure and party friendly as your other previous spots, but it will service. It provides a close enough place for a small collection of water, and it gives you kind of some flat ground or things where you can, start a fire, and there's plenty of material to gather, etc., etc. But it does leave you a little exposed, unlike the other two spots, but you find a good spot.
17.
Yeah, it's quiet. Nobody's coming this direction.
Okay.
And the city in the distance is not like Vegas bright.
Okay.
You're going to see just enough ambient light to kind of like silhouette or make out that there's, quite a bit of population there.
Okay.
It's
About as big as the city that we came from.
Yeah, probably about the same size.
So as a city kid, I'd feel at
Comfortable.
home, comfortable
Yep.
there. Okay.
Yep.
Any downed buildings?
There will be buildings along the way. They look to be more ruined buildings, as if just time.
So not
Has none from an
recent-
earthquake.
recent
Right?
destruction.
No.
Okay.
Everything looks to be pre-existing.
Sick.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll take a watch tonight, I guess.
I would like to.
Vote hashtag Team
No,
Dusty.
I'll take watch.
Well, I'm pretty rested. I can help.
cool. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. So who's first watch?
What does this campsite look like?
I'll take first.
We're exposed
There's
in 2 areas.
it's pretty flat. There's not a lot of like hiding places. Maybe a couple.
No, like higher perches.
No, not really. Not at this point. From where you
Pat is
are.
not happy. It's kind of
There's some like rock clusters that are probably the biggest one's probably like 3.5, 4 feet.
Because you have exhaustion.
Biggest rock.
Yeah, but like
So just at your head height.
we all
Yeah.
3 have an exhaustion point.
I'm gonna find
and
the
that just
highest
leaves you
point
2
I
to
can
do,
find.
and that means 1 person
Probably
per
that cluster
watch.
of rocks.
That's fine.
Remember,
Okay.
I still only need 4 hours.
He'll take over. She'll take over when we wake. We go
All
to
right,
bed.
yeah, then I'm
I can do
sleeping.
it, like in the middle.
So who's
Yeah.
up first?
Us two.
That'll do.
Okay.
By the fire for me. I'm watching by the fire while I play.
I'll fly. Just fly
So
around.
you will
Do we
finally
have-
use your flint and steel and make a fire.
Yeah, I passed the bug out.
Yep, there you go. Whoosh.
Do we have food and drink? I'm assuming. Do we have enough
We
for
would
this
be
last
eating.
night?
I would assume that you would have enough rations for that.
Great, because that's the only way to get rid of exhaustion, apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
And well, I hope you can see because
I can.
Go ahead and make
I-
perceptions. You
Mine
can do
was
so
a-
at disadvantage. What was yours?
at disadvantage. Hold on to make sure it doesn't get any lower. Yeah, it does get lower.
Numbers
that is
do
a
get lower.
3.
Uh-huh.
Decent.
Oh gosh.
7.
Oh.
Goody. I'm just playing my flute lightly. I'm playing a song of rest, even though you don't really need it. I'm still
I'd
going to be
like-
playing my song of rest.
I'd like the 3 of you who are resting to give me a con saving throw.
Is
What the-
that's at disadvantage?
And the only reason I'm doing that, I just want to get some base numbers from the 3 of them that are sleeping.
You
What you
sleeping
got?
all night, or
I got a 5.
Or if you're resting during the first watch, just make a con save.
I got a
Oh.
5 with
Yep.
that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one would have been a dirty 20.
that was a 7.
Con save.
Con save.
Why?
At
We
disadvantage.
don't know yet.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, fine. 18.
Cough.
Okay. Patch is the only one that sleeps through this. Both
16
Bree
and 17.
and
Maki.
thank you,
You're welcome.
are going to wake up as the two of you feel tremors. That
I'm in the air.
how are you in the air? Flying?
Yeah,
With what?
that's what I do.
Oh,
I got 30 minutes of it.
you watch everybody wake up as Dusty literally
Here.
staggers around.
Get down. No, I'm
From a
like flipping
tremor.
around. I'm like,
So
catching the waves.
there is like a tremor or a low quake.
Yikes.
It lasts for maybe 15 seconds,
I want to hit him.
and then it's over.
30 seconds.
Did you feel that?
15
Maki is
seconds,
like
just quick.
grabbing for
Even
like a
with the
dagger
shard,
to just stab.
I don't wake up.
No.
He's
Passed
just
out.
like, how dare you sleep through this? I'm just
This
gonna
is how
blast
your
him. I'm
guild
just
master
gonna
sleeps.
blast him.
We need him for at least cannon fodder. Who am I gonna run against? Who am I gonna trounce in the poles?
So that interrupts your rest.
Yeah.
You're still good because you don't have an exhaustion currently, or you have one.
I have one. But
Okay.
I only need 4 hours, so I can.
Okay.
Once it's over, I'd
Get
like to
back
go
on.
back to bed.
Sure, no problem. What are the two on watch currently going to do?
Keep watching
Yep.
I'll go
Watching
back.
the
I'll
dirt.
fly some more.
Okay.
until Bree gets up from their 4 hours.
Okay. Well, your watch will conclude. You will wake up Bree. Bree will take her watch to speed things along because it is
7:10.
getting close.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even started the real fun stuff.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna speed run that
That's,
shit.
We
that's
are.
on par for us.
We're really
you
doing the last
will
20 minutes.
Sounds gonna go better.
You will not encounter anything. You will wake up all rested and recovered. You will take away 1 exhaustion point for a long rest that was successfully completed, and you will make an animal handling check to get into the city.
I just have a heart-to-heart with my horse. Like, I've had a rough night.
For those of you watching, I decided not to rush things and just actually let these people play.
17.
The 7-part one shot. Tune in next week. We might get off the side of the road.
8.
12.
13.
9.
You guys will make it in there.
Okay.
You hit the number.
Oh,
You made it.
thank you.
So you're right
Skin of
into
our teeth.
I'd like you guys to know I'm doing
the
really
town
well.
of Astrakhan. It is perched on a flat between the 2 large mountains. And there's canyons that you guys will see on the way in. You will notice that the town is very warm, and it's a very dry kind of climate town. There are patches of very sparse vegetation, rivers that are dry for this time of year.
Yeah, what time of year
And
is
there are going to be just probably a lot of stone homes or construction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Neato.
Of any particular make?
Go ask about windows. Do not do
No.
it.
Anything that's indicating like
Like
dwarves
dwarven.
live here.
I would say it's a good mix of human and dwarves.
Okay.
Mostly.
The windows on the houses, do they exist?
They're very tiny.
Okay.
They like to
We
have a
don't have
little.
What is
little-
up with these tiny fucking windows?
I don't know. Can I see if the, like, common language is, like, Dwarvish or, like, common, like, what it would be in this city?
That's a good question. We're gonna call it dwarvish. That's
Cool,
gonna
I
be
speak Dwarvish.
That's good. That's the kind of common. So any species that'll be running around here, or races, my apologies, will be human, dwarvish. There's going to be some halflings, some gnomes. They will all kind of use the dwarven tongue.
Okay.
They can speak. Some of them will speak common, of
Yeah.
course, but
Any indication of what the town's major like import export why they would have put a town here?
go ahead and give me a investigation.
Guys,
Can I
I'm
assist?
not the person who should.
Sure,
Oh.
if you want to walk around and assist.
Do you want to roll?
I have a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should roll. You should roll.
I have a +7. so-
I've got a +0.
Oh. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get it. 22.
I got a 16.
So the function is just simply like a pop-up town that's kind of grown. There's really no big. I mean, obviously there's some mining operation here. It's near the mountains.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we've got stone homes
Correct.
as opposed to.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem to serve a major function in the ecology or whatever of the
There were ruins. Is that right? Did I remember
There was-
that? Zavaloon's ruins.
That's correct.
Or his tomb?
Zuluans.
Her
Zuluan.
tomb?
Ruins.
The giant's tomb?
Is that labeled on the map at all?
The map you have does not detail the city. It's basically like kind of like a land travel map.
Okay.
You
Do
don't
we
have a city map.
Well, let's go find Leandro.
did we find out? Are they like at a keep, or do we know where Leandro is located?
Don't know.
They're
I'll tell you, the
playwright.
person, one of you, will say that it's Maki, is going to notice that there's 3 guards that are near where you guys enter in, are going to kind of keep their eyes on your party.
I would like to, likely, if we haven't already, dismount. Because I feel like it's weirder to stay on horseback. And walk over there and just ask in Dwarvish. I'm looking for a playwright. I was wondering if you could point me in the right direction.
They look confused. They will whisper amongst themselves. Go ahead, what you were going to do.
In Dwarvish or...
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to try to listen and see what
Sure,
they're saying.
yeah. They're going to be like, playwright? Maybe they mean Leandro is what you're going to hear.
Leandro's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Their name.
You can find him at the Giant's Skull Inn, is what they're going to point you to.
Oh yes, the giant skull. Oh wait, I don't understand what they're saying.
Nope.
Thank you. We'll be on our way. Yeah.
There's going to
I
be...
would like to do my shard check.
Go ahead and
My hide.
do that, because as you do, there's going to be...
Does anybody want to help me?
With what?
The shard hiding?
I'm over talking to guards.
I would assume we would have done this before we entered town.
I would always help
Sure.
hide things on my friends'
so.
bodies.
Cool.
Sounds suspicious.
30-20.
I know this party.
It is well hidden.
Okay.
And as you get in there and this conversation is taking place, you are going to feel like this draw or pull from the shard down to the ground as there is another kind of quake or tremor. People are going to like brace themselves, hold, different,
Steady my horse.
things that are in the market. They're trying to like hold the shelves or whatever like that. And this goes on for about 45 seconds.
Like, if I'm on the pony, it's like it's trying to pull me through
Yep.
the pony into the ground.
Yep. You literally start going, trying to hold on to your saddle there.
Fuck!
Is it noticeable? Please don't be noticeable.
I'm a wee boy.
I just want it to not be noticeable so I don't have to say we've had a long, hard travel. Alright, yeah, no, I'll thank the 3 guards for their time.
Mm-hmm. As they try to keep standing after the 45-second little tremor or quake.
Are they dwarves?
2 of them are dwarves, 1 of them will be human.
Okay. Do, probably what's customary to say thanks in Dwarvish?
Sure. Yep.
Whatever would be proper. And then, yeah, I'll go back over to the party and be like, alright, we're going to Giant Skull Inn.
Very good.
Where we can find Leandro. He's supposedly supposed to be there.
As we're going, I want to make like I'm scratching my back, but I want to put my finger on my actual skin.
Yeah.
Where the stone is up against it.
Yep.
Is there anything that feels different?
No.
Okay.
There's not. So, somebody give me a survival check with advantage because I gave you directions. See if you can find the Giant Skull Inn.
I'm a
Bree!
I would like to make a map in my mind of like routes that we can take to get out, of things that we can do.
I also see any thieves can't anywhere
24.
with just stories or...
Do you speak Thieves' Cant?
I do.
Yes.
I'm a rogue.
Also.
Okay, so hang on. So we have the survival was what?
24.
Okay, so she will have a good lock on the direction you need to go based off what you give the description, and then if you want to go ahead and go ahead and give me a investigation.
Fuck. I really should bump that. At advantage, at disadvantage?
Sure. Well, so your background will warrant it since you're part of your background.
8.
Well, I mean,
I was just almost pulled into the earth, you guys. Okay.
We
More
don't know
distracted.
that.
and then
Overpromising.
go ahead and give
Here
me
we are,
an
guys.
investigation
Did you say
false
anything?
cant.
Campaign promises.
Investigation check.
Yep.
Oh.
You didn't say anything.
12.
to us.
You don't notice any currently.
Okay.
And you will find yourselves being led by
I'm just
Bree
saying.
right to the Giant Skull Inn. The Giant Skull Inn is it's in the book somewhere, yeah. It is a wood and adobe style building.
But it has great acoustics.
Probably does. It's several floors. We'll say that there's a 3-story, so it's pretty big.
And this is the only wooden structure?
With wood and adobe.
Oh, sure, sure.
3 stories. That's good for a conga line.
It's yeah.
Come back.
Oh no. All right. Is there a place to like tie off our horses and stuff?
Oh,
I'm assuming?
absolutely, right out front,
Yeah.
like Old West style.
All right,
Love
Jenny.
it.
They'll take good care of you here, Jenny.
Fabio, don't be a dick.
Was I the only one who didn't name my horse?
No,
Called it horse the whole time.
Yeah.
Good horse. Yeah, I'm attached to the name horse. Its name is Horse.
Horace.
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 Yeah,
His name is Horace. So I just have an
Oh,
accent.
that's right.
Sounds like horse, but it's horse. Yeah, I tie my horse off and
Yeah, your Horus off.
horse off.
Yep, you sure do.
And
That knot is pristine.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, we have a whole like shard with us, so go inside.
You're leading the way.
Yeah,
Everybody following? Everybody going in as a group?
I'll
Yeah.
link
Yeah.
arms.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'd like to go up to the bartender.
Okay.
The tavern keep.
You got it. So, the tavern keep is going to be. Let me just see.
I'll follow him
We'll
up
do a
there.
female dwarf.
Okay, female dwarf.
Fiery red hair. Nice little handlebar mustache.
Oh,
Simple little freckles
Dangerous.
underneath the cheeks. And then very green, like emerald green eyes.
grab onto that.
Hair will be kind of all kinds of braids, and then the braids will all kind of wrap into a ponytail in the back. She's got a tiny little kind of apron,
Huh?
and it looks, she's a hard worker. All kinds of sud stains and other
Bar
things.
height table or lower bar for her?
No, the bar is going to be standard height. She just has the back built up to where she can, kind of walk
up
across.
to a ramp and
You
then
got
kind of
it.
walk across.
That's it.
I'm gonna hop on top of a. You're coming with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, hello,
Oh.
gentlemen. How are you doing?
there, lass.
What can I do for you fine
What's your
fellas?
name?
My name is going to be Layela.
Layela.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's going to be Layela. Just for this, can I do an insight? Is that actually her name?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Her last name
Ridiculous.
is a lot.
13.
For this encounter, it's going to be Layela.
Layela.
Oh,
Awesome.
God.
Well,
give you a
Layela, aren't
fake
you?
name.
We just got off the road.
I can
And
tell.
we are weary travelers.
Dusting us off.
I'm gonna take off my teacup that I took from last time and I'll put it on the table. Could I have a wee dram? And I'm put a gold on the table.
Sure.
Why? We're actually in town looking for someone. I mean, my crew here.
Yeah.
Guys, be cool. She's
play-
really attractive. So,
She looks a little too tall for him.
too tall for me. Nobody's too tall for me. I'm gonna puff up on this stool. I'm a big fan of your mustache. Do you happen to know where you could find Leandro?
I believe the person you're looking for is over there. And she points between the two of you towards a table in which you're going to see a very short, stout, tabaxi male, dressed very regal.
Just my type.
He has very lush,
That's like a
sand-
Scottish fold
So I'm too
cat.
tall for
'Cause
you.
it's from stout, stubby
Yep,
legs.
yep. He has very lush, sand-colored fur and very thin whiskers. And he has resting on his little stubby nose, square
really,
glass.
He's got like a pince nez.
Yep.
Like those
Yep.
like little.
Yes.
I didn't think the height thing was a
That's
problem,
cool.
but okay.
Guys,
Can't
this is
tie
the
down,
coolest
you know me.
fucking town.
I don't tie you down. I have to pull
He
you up.
has like all kinds of parchment spread on the table. He has an inkwell so there. It looks like he's doing some sort of writing or work or
I'm on
something
my
like
way
that.
over there.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was
Thank you
gonna try to
so
look
much.
for the standard like writer in like a bar sucks like. I didn't want to say the actual name of the company.
Okay.
So I was also looking for who they just got pointed out. So do we hear that interaction?
I'm sure that after he
That's
introduced,
what I'm going like that.
yep, Bree will be the first one to get there, but the rest of you will kind of like draw your gaze over that direction.
Elion, thank you so much. My name's Patch, by the way. What time do you get off?
Is that your full name, or is it short for something?
Oh, it's Patch Potwhistle of the Potwhistle clan.
Aye.
The finest potwhistle here.
One should hope so. And you, what is your name?
No, just Monty Maryjoy.
The Mary Joyce. Interesting.
Right?
Hand you your teacup.
Yeah, just fills up my teacup with
Can I- Yep.
I'll inside that.
Go ahead.
ever watched it?
14.
Yeah.
I watched it. I'm meticulous about this tea.
I'm going to say that based off her reaction and some of her body languages, that she's kind of her body language that's been demonstrated. The name Mary Joy seems familiar to her, possibly. Okay, Bree, you walk right up to this stout little cat.
He'd probably
And
be
he says-
flanking.
I want to hang out.
He says, "Yes, good evening. Is there something I can do for you?"
Oh, sure.
Mr. Sephardic.
That's correct.
My name is Bree. I'm from the guild.
It is nice to meet you, Bree, and you're from the guild, you say?
Yes.
Have a seat. It's perfect, perfect.
We would have I would have followed him over, but Dusty's with me, so.
And these must be the rest of your compatriots.
Doodly doodly doo.
We've got 2 more coming.
Okay.
Regretfully.
You may not.
Pull
Ileana's awesome.
Pull up a chair or stool, if you will, is what he says.
Yeah.
What are you writing?
I'm working on my latest play. It's called The Cat's Meow, is what he says.
I would never guess. The only musical or play I've ever seen of cats was very poorly received in my lands. They keep trying to beat it into the ground and redo it, and it never really landed. I'm sure you're gonna improve on that. There's no way to not improve on that.
Absolutely, is what he says.
No, I thought it was
He
pretty
wrote the first
underrated.
cats.
Right.
He wrote the first one.
Revised now.
Yikes.
We were sent here because you have information about Zeluin? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You tell me.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's how I'm reading
yeah.
it. Zeluin!
Okay.
The giant.
The giant.
I do have some information, is what he says. If I can find it through my notes here, and he starts scrambling on the table.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Sure.
Nice.
He's literally, surface thoughts are, where are those papers? Did I have those things?
Can I help him find them?
Just rifling through parchment in his.
Exactly.
He's got some stubby paws. He's trying to fiddle through.
Oh no, no thumbs.
While I've only been here a few months ago, is what he says, I was able to figure out from some of the locals that there is a ruined, what is it called?
Oh, so he is not local.
No, he's a traveling playwright. He uses this place for inspiration. He likes this place. I'm trying to find where it says, hey. I guess in the center of the town there is going to be a kind of ruins that was once a kind of
Like a giant's abode.
well, it wasn't like a giant's abode. It was more like a temple or something like that. But it's all ruins at this point, and it was dedicated to this particular giant named Ziluan. He is going to. After that, he's going to basically say, well, here's what I know other than that. That's the only limited information he's got on that. Is he can tell you there's ruins in the center. He believes it has to do with, the giant.
The temple and the ruined temple.
Correct, in the center, yes. He is going to say he knows that there's been a lot of earthquakes, and he knows that there's a lot of other things that he... So he says the earthquakes that have been happening at Astrakhan hasn't been felt in years. But now they're becoming more frequent and common in the recent weeks. While there's no significant damage, the quakes are getting worse, and he feels as if it's only a matter of time before someone or something gets hurt. He's going to reveal some information to you as well, as he's going to say there was years ago an elf archivist named Rilago, Rilago, that claimed to have proof of a giant's tomb beneath Astrakhan, Relago tried to mount a full-scale excavation, but the mayor of Astrakhan would not allow it. Relago stayed in Astrakhan until his disappearance a few weeks ago, and that's right around the time that the quakes began to happen.
He could have been the bandit that broke in.
100%.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
literally.
thinking.
Fuck, I'm not there. I was gonna ask why the mayor said no.
Why did the mayor say no?
Awesome.
Well, after recently speaking with the mayor, that would be Tavio Solana, he was very apprehensive or uncomfortable when I asked him questions about the mentioned Relago, is what he says. In fact, it was actually Tavio's father, who was the previous mayor, who actually refused to allow the excavation, not him, the current mayor of Zulan's tomb. And I personally, do not believe Tavio had anything to do with Relago's disappearance, but I can't help but think that Tavio knows something about it, is what he's going to say.
Where's Tavio hang out?
Where mayors hang out.
Oh,
Town hall.
what a lame-o.
I
So
do know.
the earthquakes and Relago's disappearance are within spitting distance of each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's going to say another note of interest or information I can pass along to you is that Tavio's sister, Aminta, Aminta, commands the town guards. And there is rumors that she is involved with Relago. Romantically is what he's going to say.
It's a scandalo.
Where did Relago stay when he was here?
It's 7:30, so we're gonna go ahead and take our first break. So
need
we'll
no
be
breaks,
back
we
in a
need
few
answers.
minutes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't.
Hashtag Team Dusty.
Hashtag-
Team Dusty!
None of the above.
Yeah.
We're gonna start it with a patch patrol.
No.
I don't know.
Liana.
I just
Layla.
know, I just know
Layla.
she knew me
Layla?
apparently.
Lyella.
Layla.
And we're back.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
We were
so
buffering.
they
We were
paid-
buffering.
They paid ransom.
The stream lag.
I think we go talk to Amenta, captain of the guard.
Okay.
Two cheese.
Okay.
Anybody know what she likes?
No.
Should I write up a song?
No, we're standing in front of a guy who might know about her.
Does she like anything cool? Like, is she into, like,
Ooh, what are we talking about here?
Amenta.
We want to go
does she
talk
like
to her.
dice?
Meet
Or
her.
does she like...
He seems a little
Swords?
fidgety, a little uncomfortable. No, none of that. That's what he
Leandro?
says.
What do you...
That's a natural 20 on an insight.
He's definitely keeping something secret or hidden.
Do you have a crush on Amenta?
No, that's what he says. I don't.
Don't you have detect thoughts active?
Oh yeah, detecting thoughts.
No, he doesn't have a thing for Amenta, but Tavio, on the other hand, the brother.
Has a thing for Amenta? Oh, he has a
He
thing
has
for
a thing
Tavio.
for
Okay, hold on. I didn't know if it was going to
The
get sweet home
playwright likes
Alabama.
the mayor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was
There
going to
we
get
go.
sweet home Alabama for a second. Sorry, guys.
Well, I do have something to give to you. It seems like you
Sweet
have
home
some sort of
Oscar Tan.
interest in this, so he's going to pull forth a pieced together map. I will attempt to show you.
Is it
on
going
the
to
table.
happen?
Oh wow.
Now, I know that you are just, and as I can see even from here, that this play is going to be beautiful and amazing and so superior to the previous musical endeavor I
Yes.
have been subjected to. However, if we succeed in this, especially with your aid, I may have an amazing tale for you to write about.
I'm always looking for something interesting to write about, is what he's going to say.
With the
pass
express
it around.
musical responsibility in my hands, we could definitely make something happen. And as a future empress of a guild, it will be easy for me to spread the word.
Dusty.
Team Dusty. So, we can
I'm not
spread the
there.
word
Yeah, I know.
to tell
Big
them.
flyers.
There you go.
Yay!
You can make the map bigger for you guys to see on the table.
You can.
Let me see if I can show our viewers that are digitally watching.
Well, that's wrong.
Did I make the right map change? Yeah, just click on the picture.
You should ask him.
Wake the mouse up.
Who
Oh,
made this map?
There you go.
How you did? How
Yeah,
you
just
do
click
it?
on it.
Yeah, just click it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Okay, so according to my
Now we're
notes on the table here that I've been working with and such, since you seem interested in stopping the quakes and solving the mysteries that involve Verlago and all the other people and the disappearances and all the things, the map was given to me by the Mayor Tavio.
Living quarters.
This is a map of Zalon's Tube, or
Heroes
Zalon's Tube.
Have you ever been in there?
No, that's what he
Can you
says.
tell me the story of Zeluin? Zeluin? What? Sorry, how are you pronouncing his name?
Shiluin.
Zilwan.
Zeluan.
Zeluan,
It's
sorry.
spelled X-E-L-U.
It's right there at the top of the map.
I just,
Shiluin.
I would say Zeluin, but I'm spelling it out, so I started
using
saying it
the
right.
Spanish
Zeluan.
Oh,
Zeluin.
Shiluin.
Zeluin.
Learn the Chinese
So
version.
Zeluan. Can you tell me a little bit about his history as I have a stroke?
Are you okay? Here's a drink.
I can, that's what he's going to say.
There goes your advice.
So, nearly 2 decades ago, there was an elf archivist. Is that one I'm going to read? Is that the right? No, I'm going to go back. My notes.
Yeah, that we
Verlago.
already heard
We
about.
already got that
Verlago,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago, he says very dramatically, a giant named Zeluan was attacked by his ruthless kin and left to die. A group of heroes found him and nursed him back to health. The grateful giant pledged his life in their service. It's the whiskers that get in the way.
Understand.
Zeluan and his heroic friends went on to perform great deeds. When the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions threatened to destroy the hero's homeland, Ziluan carved a citadel into the mountainside, creating a refuge for the heroes and their people. The giant harnessed earth magic to create a protective ward around the settlement. But the devastation proved unstoppable. As the mountain crumbled and the volcanic rifts threatened to engulf those he loved, Ziluan lifted the sanctuary above his shoulders and made a final desperate sacrifice. He wove his life energy into the magic protecting the citadel, allowing it to withstand the onslaught. But in doing so, Ziluan sacrificed himself to save thousands. After the calamity, the heroes or his friends looked for the giant amid the changed landscape. They found his petrified body buried beneath the citadel, still holding it aloft. When all efforts to he scratches out of the quill. When all efforts to restore him failed, the heroes built a mausoleum around Ziluan's body to honor his sacrifice. The heroes lived prosperous
Peas are hard.
lives, and afterward,
They are.
their bodies were
That's insane.
interned in Ziluan's tomb. When the last hero died, the tomb was sealed, and so it remained for centuries. Ziluan's sacrifice was lost to legend, and the heroes were remembered only as fables, as the citadel eroded to ruins. The tomb below it was all but forgotten. That's right, the citadel is what's in the center of the city, is what he says.
So the citadel is the thing, the ruin.
The ruins in
at
the
the
center.
center. At the center.
Correct.
And they built the town around this ruin.
Okay.
Yes, and below the citadel is where the tomb is.
I'd like to point out that as the
I
story,
just had to find the right notes, is what he said.
How do you know so much about this?
I travel, I listen, I ask. I like the mayor, is what he says.
Does the mayor know that you are?
You like him?
No, I don't.
That's so cute.
So, you have a
Let
map?
me ask you this. If we wanted to get more information, would you talk to Tavio or his sister?
Probably Tavio is what he's going to say.
Is that because you like him, or honestly because he'd have more information? Because we need.
He doesn't answer that.
Would you like me to pass on any note to Tavio while we're there? I mean,
No.
I'll speak very highly of your cats.
It's okay. I'm perfectly alright.
I'm still at the bar, so.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to talk to the mayor.
any questions? Do we need to talk to the mayor?
I mean, clearly, I'm not there, but clearly this is the tomb of the heroes.
Yeah, but
And they're correct. I didn't hear this part of the story, but I want to make
That's
sure that this
level.
gets relayed to me correctly. His body petrified and is holding the.
Citadel
So we
up.
have a piece of this dude that we need to put back.
That's fact. That's an inspiration point.
I was gonna say it was probably like a key or something we had to put in him or back to
No.
him.
We clearly, like, the veins of gold and silver
Yeah,
that are running
belongs
through
to
it
him.
are probably his veins.
Yeah,
That
Yum.
petrified.
gross. Anyways,
Make a medicine check.
Yeah. Well, I can't really pull it out now.
Okay. Okay.
But I've spent a lot of time with the
Sure.
shard. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
I'll say at this point I've
can't really-
wandered back over and
Sure.
I'll clap
so
Mary.
there's
What's your name?
Marty.
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 I'll clap Marty on the back. I struck out with her. You might have better luck. She is a wonderful arm wrestler,
So
though.
we come
Well,
no
okay.
transportation
Well, she
to
seems
the
familiar
main
with
entrance.
me, so.
Care to
I
play a
think
cup of
there's
brown?
And I'll walk over with my
Exit.
wee dram of
Servants'
whiskey
quarters,
in my teacup.
Cloisters, Garden of Swords.
And I would like to roll a medicine check on
Sure.
this shard, or Arcana check, or
and then we have to find
Oh,
the
but
stairs.
they're the same, so it's not gonna matter.
Do a medicine check.
Non-viable.
Okay. Oh, they're not the
Too
same.
dangerous.
15.
So you've pretty much put together that this is part of Ziluan.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say by your medicine, was it 15 you said?
Mhm.
I'm going to say that some of these veins and things look like they could probably be tied to an internal organ.
So is it like
Yeah.
Is it like the top side of the shard
But
is like totally black
it doesn't make
onyx,
sense
and the
of going
underside of it
with the
is
level
like veiny
because
and
of
gold?
The whole.
or the
let me,
whole.
let me
thing.
try to show you a picture
Yeah.
of this thing.
So
We're gonna go in up here.
Try that.
We'll probably go through that.
You have to close that one off,
Oh, I gotcha.
and you can click on the picture.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
it looks
cool.
like.
This goes to another crypt.
Okay, this is probably like a piece of his
yeah,
heart
but
or
all we have
something.
to do
That's an
realistically
inspiration
is go
point.
straight in and down.
There we go.
It's a piece of his heart.
Well, we
Piece of his heart.
Yep.
we got him.
Leandro, can I ask you a question?
Right? Like, what's the point of this if
We
just-
heard tale. We heard tale of a shard
You know what I mean?
that seemed to have gone missing
Must have happened.
from this tomb. Do you know anything
So
about
it makes
that?
more
I can
sense.
move her.
Roll me a d4.
Oh,
4.
He is going to. He would say, "Why, yes, I do." He says, "There was a knight that tried to destroy the shard, but the shard's curse petrified her." Is what he says.
A knight, you say?
Yes.
Was this outside of the bandits that all seemed to just up and vanish?
What bandits is what he's going to say. I've never heard of that.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Because this guy's supposed to be like pseudo-connected 16.
No, he's. When you say bandits, it's like he believes what he just told you is fact and law. He has no idea
Oh.
about bandits.
But you've not heard
Retell
you've
my
not heard
story.
about this ransoming for the shard.
No. That's what he says. And your insight's still good enough to tell.
I can detect if he's.
He's literally being genuine with the detect thoughts, the insight.
Do you know where we go in on here? Lower level or upper level?
And he knows that we work for the Golden Vault, right?
Yeah.
He knows you've been sent by him.
Okay.
Yes, correct. Entering in
Yeah.
to this place, he's going to say
Can we get that map?
he
back
does
when we get a
not
chance?
know
No. On the screen is fine.
any entrance. All he has is the map that he required from Tavio. If anyone knows how to get into this, it's going to be Tavio.
The
Okay.
mayor or the lover?
Yeah.
Mayor
I
is
get
Tavio.
Of course.
Well, yes, but the
But the
lover
lover
would
doesn't know.
probably also know.
I just
right?
asked him.
Okay.
So let's go to the mayor and show him this map.
Yeah.
Do you think it could provide us with an introduction?
You know the mayor very well.
Very well.
I would like to stay out of this if at all possible. He's probably at the Casa Solana, is what he'll say, his home.
will just point us in the direction.
Try that. See if it popped up. Close the other one off.
And two last questions for you, and I would love to, if I can, swipe one of the, as I'm saying this, swipe one of the pages. Doesn't matter what's on them.
Sleight of hand.
Just a handwriting sample.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
For a total of 28.
He's very disorganized and he's not very perceptive.
Cool.
Passively,
Just
so
right up the
we
sleeve.
will do that.
Can you tell me anything about the Onyx Scar?
Well, it's an organization that is around here. He starts stammering over his words. He looks like he's got something, but he doesn't really reveal much.
And what do
I'm
you
gonna
think?
put my hand on him, and I'm just gonna ever so slightly lift the patch across my face.
Give me an intimidation.
And
I'm also-
I'm going to activate, if I can, if you will allow it, I'm going to activate, I'll get it right here. I think it's called like Draconic Presence,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one that allows me to just roll until I succeed. Either intimidation or persuasion. I'm not trying to intimidate him. I'm
it's
trying
not-
to like, just be like, anything you can give us would be of great, great help.
Okay. And what did you want to try?
Oh, I'm just like, I'm listening intently at his whatever he's trying to hide in his thoughts as well.
Okay.
I need to make a.
Because we've heard some terrible things about the Onyx Scar, and we would like to be prepared.
He's going to kind of have a moment of like I'm looking around and he's trying to discern where his loyalties lie. Essentially.
You are among friends.
And you will reassure him enough and give him enough of your presence to influence him well enough to say that Aminta is Tavio's sister, as stated before, and she commands the town's guards. She's been linked or romantically involved with Fred Lago, as stated before, and she is also a member of the Onyx Scar, which is a criminal syndicate with operatives scattered throughout Ostakan, is what he starts kind of breaking down and saying.
Are you a part of the Onyx Scar, friend?
I am not. I am but a humble playwright.
Insight check.
Okay.
17.
He is just a playwright with a fondness for Tavio.
Not just a playwright.
The
Okay.
The next
The next.
playwright.
The next.
Not that guy who wrote.
Now I'm going to say that you guys are going to realize it'll all click in your head, and for those viewing, I'll just spill it. This is why he frequents Ostakan so much.
It's because
of the mayor.
Because he's in love with the mayor.
Yeah.
Let's see its power. I can understand why they're so attractive.
Any other people we should be? You seem to be better in the know. Any other people that we should be?
Your
wary
best
of?
bet is going to be Tavio at his estate.
Let's go.
Yeah. Does he give us directions?
Yeah, he can give you directions. He knows
Yeah.
exactly where it is.
Which
I'm
room
gonna-
is he in? Does
I'm
he
gonna-
sleep at this hour?
He will give you
It's like 9 in the morning, right?
He will give you kind of like at this time in the morning. He probably would be visiting the gardens. He likes to walk about the gardens, and he gives you a pretty detailed
This motherfucker
itinerary.
Is it
He
wordy
looks at his
detail?
notes.
I mean,
Okay.
it's like a healthy infatuation.
This is our boy. We're gonna take care of him. All right.
Oh,
Ah.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this sparked.
1000%.
Oh god. Yeah, we would head towards the gardens. Is it horseback distance? Can we leave our
You
horses
can
there?
walk, yeah.
Okay.
It's 20 minutes away from where you are.
I'm gonna look back at him one last time. Friend, thank you. And I'm gonna slide 20 gold across the table.
Okay.
Your discretion is of great import.
You'll take it.
Has there been another tremor?
Currently, no.
Okay. The next time it happens, I just want to note if there's like times between them. Could I make sense of it from like the night before to that morning, like at that point?
I'm
like,
going to say that,
too far apart.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the intensity, obviously, of the quakes and tremors are
A little
here.
further away before.
Yep.
Closer now.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Onward to the mayor.
Yes, to the mayor. Let's hope that they let us in.
So you make your way to his home, and you will see, as stated, he is going to be walking about the gardens. He has a couple guards nearby.
Like, is this through a fence that we're
No,
seeing
it's
him?
nope.
Oh, these are just like public gardens that anybody can
They
walk.
are his gardens, but there is no fence to separate. Correct. It's very approachable. if you will.
What race is he?
He is a human male.
Okay.
You're going to be able to see that he. Find the description of our mayor here. Just had it.
I wonder what he thinks about that guy. What if I should just turn myself into him?
He's
gotta
okay.
have
So
his
he has
eyes.
brown
I
skin.
thought
He
about it.
sports very short black hair. He has a very scruffy beard and simple clothes. When you see him, he comes off as noble or smart, and he is human.
Awesome.
How many guards?
He has, I'm going to say, 2 guards, both of them dwarves,
Flanking him or just stationed?
within 15 feet of him, stationed.
Okay.
I'll.
I feel like the best thing is directness.
Yeah, I'll just walk up.
Do you need to cast Detect Thoughts again? Is it like 10 minutes or?
Let me see here.
Okay.
1
so
minute. So I'm not gonna. Oh, I can't cast it. I've already cast it once. So I can't cast it again once per day. I'll probably just walk up with whomever wants to walk up with
I'm
me.
just gonna walk up, fix myself up, not be as dusty as probably like no offense, just like
I want to make myself
guess
look
it's
like. I want to
just-
make
Listen, you
myself
said you like
look
short
like
people.
one of the dwarven guards, but in our town's clothing.
Okay.
And I would like to position myself as if I'm guarding them.
Okay. So who's approaching?
Me.
The 3 or 2?
3. I mean, I'm probably.
Stand,
Girls.
a little back and just
The
keep an eye
gals.
out. See if
Yeah,
anyone
the
else
gals.
is watching in on him.
Okay,
What's up,
go ahead and
girl?
make me a perception check. The 3 ladies will approach as he's like currently smelling some sort of flower in his garden. He's going to quickly kind of snap to attention as you guys get within 15, maybe 10 feet of him, and
Yeah.
he gets really kind of awkwardly like, oh no, like, and he's like, guards, there's people approaching.
Mayor, I'm a little girl. I saw your beautiful garden, and my mom used to grow these flowers, and just lovely, beautiful. And I thought I'd come over and say hello.
Oh, hello. Can you say hello from 15 feet back that way, please?
I mean, if you insist, I mean, sure.
I do insist, is what it says.
Okay. You seem a little, what are you afraid of?
And I'm just gonna post up
Where
kind
are you?
of next
Where
to her.
are you? Hello. Where are you all from, and why are you approaching me?
We've come quite far, and we've heard that there might be a little bit of, earthy, shaky badness happening in your town, and we're coming to find out some information.
So during this, the guards are going to start moving in. They'll
Please,
get to
earthquake right now.
I'm also gonna start as they approach. I'm gonna approach
Okay.
to make it.
As this all transpires, you want it, an earthquake will happen. And it will begin to kind of like shake
And I'll just stand there like right on cue.
You fall kind of to the ground because it pulls you down to the ground.
Oh, it's like big enough that it actually
Yeah.
yanks me down
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yep. And yep.
Yeah, I would like to make it, using my monk dexterity, I would like to make it appear as if the earth is shaking me down, not that I'm being yanked down.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and well, you're good enough to that.
Okay.
The level you are. No need.
As almost on cue. And we may have exactly what you need to get this taken care of. We just need a little bit of information. And I mean, your guards.
I will help you out the best I can if it makes you leave any faster, is what he'll say after the quake.
We
is
really would like to
subsided.
not talk 15 feet apart. I assure you, we won't harm you. We really do want to help the
I've
city.
heard that before. Is I have guards.
What if I
to
pinky swear?
I'm sorry,
I don't know what a pinky swear is from where you
No,
come
it's-
from.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
I'm gonna lay my weapons
Charisma
down.
save 15.
Weapons are down. Go ahead.
Charisma save
I'm
15.
just gonna say, Mayor Solana,
Can you tell me if he
we're
passes?
here to try to help your town with these.
Because I'm going to
earthquakes.
silvery barbs if he passes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a perception of 5 while I'm scouting the area.
A lot of people are stumbling and trying to hold things up after this quake. You've done well.
Thank you.
You've saved somebody.
I don't
like,
know if
hey,
he failed again.
watch
I
that
can
check."
only use a reaction technically once, so...
Correct.
All clear, guys.
Okay, so his calm emotions, he seems to calm down.
Now, listen. We have this lovely map.
It's okay, guards. That's what he'll say.
We have
We'll
this
step
lovely
back.
map. And I'm going to be, I'm just going to be cute and nice, and I'll show him the map that we have. And we're just really trying to find the most expeditious way to get to what we need to get to.
Zealand.
All right, so this is going to trigger his response. His whole demeanor is going to change once you show the map. And he's going to say, come with me. He's going to lead you deeper into the gardens. And then he will have everyone kind of, whoever is going with
Yeah.
him.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stick with the guards.
Okay.
I'm gonna buddy up with the guards.
And then you will be able to have more of a personal conversation with him.
Perfect.
As we're walking, were you attacked recently? You see, I'm also a guard, so I kind of can
Not a
tell
comment.
when people are on edge.
You're saying this to the mayor,
Mhm.
correct? Okay.
Okay,
He
guards.
is going to...
As we're walking, like, and I'm assuming that he's gonna leave us behind.
Correct.
Yeah.
He is going to basically say that he's just very on edge of all the recent activity.
Well, hopefully we can get some of this.
Earthquake-wise or other?
Yes.
Cool.
Perhaps bandit-wise?
Yes, is what he's going to say. I wish that I could convince my sister to stop despoiling the tomb. I believe that is what is causing all the troubles and quakes.
Oh.
Is what he says.
Your sister is going for gold.
That is what despoiling means, yes.
And, at the town's expense. That is not as cash money of her as I'd like it to be.
It's the opposite of cash money. It's like...
Amazing.
Pure resources.
You are going to notice because you had stayed back with the guards.
Yes.
Okay, the guards are going to move in with intent. You can make an insight check.
Yeah,
As-
it's 1,000%.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I can't do that math in my head right now. 14.
They look as if they are kind of trying to be very sly and clever and move into a good listening position.
Friends, should we do a patrol?
One of them is going to look to you and say, "Aye, you should go that way." And they point in the direction you should go. We will
You
take
see,
over here.
I am new to this town. Could we stay together? And I just want to chat their ear off.
Okay.
The whole intent
Is to keep them distracted.
is to keep them distracted.
Sure. Okay.
Marcelana, is there somewhere that we can talk? We want to try to help.
She has spies everywhere, is what he's going to say.
I understand.
Oh. Well, why don't we do this? If we can go have a little chat, maybe you can give us an idea of whether or not they're going to be around and how we can get in their past.
We only wish to restore the balance to this town.
I understand that is what he's going to say.
It'd be awesome if you could just fire your sister. Are
But
you
I
the
d-
mayor?
What?
Fire her
You're the
for
mayor.
stealing.
Charge
She
of the
fire
guard.
her from
Stealing.
city.
He can't execute.
He seems like he's a puppet.
You got it. Yeah, he's very like, I can't control what she does and I'm afraid of her, essentially.
How would you feel if she were like
he's
no
a,
longer
he's a
around?
He's a caged bird.
Like,
Would
how
you-
much do you love her on a scale of like one
One
to
to dead?
really, really love her?
She is my sister. I do care for her, but I wish she would not do the things she's doing currently.
Got it.
Yes.
Picked it up.
She has all of the
Don't
control here within the city, essentially, with the guards and
kill.
everything else.
Well, I mean, we could definitely try to help her.
There's
but-
really no way that we can take this conversation. This is as private as we're going to get. And you will hear the conversations between Patch and the other
And I
guards.
swear, this bartender, she just slammed my hand down onto the table. I swear, it's like my knuckles are broken.
I'll go
Oh my
over and
god,
help
what
them
is that over
distract.
there?
Will you show me on this
How,
map how to get into
how
this?
good of a job am I doing distracting these guards?
They are getting frustrated because they cannot hear, and they are like anytime.
And I think
you
you
are
guys
like
should
you
just-
are like slipping between to avert gazes or whatever.
I think just to keep you in the conversation, very slightly, you're gonna see just like a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Just like a.
Perfect.
Can
I'll
you
position myself more in front of the mayor too, so they can't read his lips.
Okay.
Just directly in front.
where do they go in?
He's going to say the ruins in the center of town, the citadel, is
And
where
when
they
we
will enter in.
and when we go into the ruins in the citadel, where do we land on the map?
He's going to point right to the main steps right
These
there.
steps.
Lower level.
There are
Wait to the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the main steps, right?
there is other
Yeah.
ways, or
It looks
another
like-
way in is what he's going to say.
Another crypt.
Not through the crypt. No, he's going to say there's a secret entrance.
Secret.
There's a secret entrance that you know about, and I know you're gonna tell me.
I would love to tell you. That's what he
Relationship.
says.
I wouldn't know.
Secret.
Non-viable.
Yeah, something about the ducks. They're too dangerous.
The ducks.
Like the air ducks.
Duct.
I'm sorry. I was thinking ventilation shaft.
There's
and you
two
said
caves.
duct, and I was like, they're
Oh.
There's
ducks.
two caves.
Sorry.
One of them to the east,
West
and the other
side.
to the west.
We call them ducks.
They are called ducks, but I thought you were talking about.
Is this how your
Ducks.
sisters usually to go in and out?
She
Ducks.
goes in and out the main.
You've heard of
She
the
controls
entire-
everything. She
the
goes right in
Untitled
and
Goose
out
Game?
of front
We didn't
doors.
hear about
So
that.
she doesn't often like send crews into the
Exactly.
secret
More
entrances to
dangerous.
the cave.
Justin
So
Bieber.
these
just
caves are
waiting
going to
for her.
lead to
Ducks and
the
ducks.
secret
Ducks and ducks.
kind of ducks that are on there.
Oh, okay.
What would be the easiest way to get in?
I have the ability to, if you are interested in, to pose you all as workers because she is in constant need of workers to help move the precious stones from the tomb. And I'm supposed to help find the workers. And I
We've faked this
know
before.
that you will all be very closed lip on this subject.
Oh,
is what
for
they
sure.
say.
That is the name of the game.
So I can.
And I swear,
set
I
you up.
can't find a good tavern in this town anywhere.
That's all you hear.
Maki's just trying to hold it together.
He knows how to. He really knows how to.
So he's going to give you two caves, one of the east, one of the west. You could take, and if you want to go in on your own, or he can set you up as workers essentially to get into the tomb.
You guys know I love a good surprise or good disguise, so let's go in as workers.
Yeah, I'm not strong, but I think
Now,
I
that's
can do
the
it.
three of you only going to hear this. The rest of you are kind of like doing your own thing.
Oh, I love this.
Would
Okay.
they be checking us?
If you decide to do this, they will be checking you. That is a great.
Do they allow
thing.
books?
You will have to there's two things we can do. Either you can attempt to smuggle your things in. If they get caught, they're confiscated and you may be killed on spot. Or I have a few spies or people on the inside that I can have your things smuggled into a chest, in which will be presented into the area in which you will be sleeping.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
So
Plan
anything
B.
that you want to put in, you can leave. Like, we can set it all up to where you can basically hand over the things. He can put it into a chest, and then they will smuggle it or bring it in, and you will just go in as disguised workers.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what the three of you guys.
I'm gonna check my hands because those are my weapons.
So what he'll do is he'll give you a
Gun show.
location in which you can meet your contact.
Your
That
shard.
contact will be the person in which you will exchange. They will give you what you need.
Is there a portrait of his
Disguise.
sister in the house?
No.
Where are we gonna hide your shard?
I've got disguise self because of the hat of disguise. It was literally the first thought I had when we had that, and I can make it appear as if it is not here.
Okay. So he gives you the information on who you're supposed to meet. Random name, gives you a location. speed
Pedro
things
2.
up. There you go.
Yeah.
The sequel.
The sequel.
Pedro the sequel. Ducks and ducks.
You guys will all reconvene after this encounter, I'm assuming. Is
Yeah.
that- Unless there's anything else you wish to question.
Tavio.
Tavio.
I'm gonna wait until they start making our way back to us, but I have a thing I want to do.
Sure, go ahead.
But I'm still gonna distract with the guards. So you guys finish up what you're doing.
I think we're finished. Yeah, we were gonna come tell you guys.
If you haven't heard Wind, you might have a secret admirer in town.
Oh.
Oh no.
Roll insight here.
I'm not even trying to be a little bit
Oh,
coy.
okay. He has a 20. So he's got some numbers to go with that. He says, "Oh, I know who it is." That's what he says.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
Do you feel similar?
I admire his work. His penmanship is great. His stories are great.
Oh, his penmanship.
Well, we can stop whispering because we're all friends here, but you might want to
No,
just
I
say...
want to keep it secret currently.
Oh, is there already a thing going on and nobody knows yet?
I can't divulge that information.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask you this.
I love lovers.
We just had a girl. We
If
just had
for
that
some
moment.
reason
I love the priest is like,
we can't stop her, how would you feel if we had to stop her
Permanently.
permanently?
Like,
Okay.
To death.
He's going to say, "While I wish that she could be preserved, she has cast her own lot, and her fate is her own." That's what he'll say.
pragmatic. I like it.
Do you feel like this happened suddenly, or is this like kind of part of her normal nature? Like, do you think that she's like
Oh, she's always
cursed?
been
Feeling a
kind
little
of this
cursy?
way, is what he says.
Okay. So this is not something we can
she's
like
always been cutthroat.
greater restoration off of her.
No.
I heard of a story on our way here in the last town that I was in of of potentially that this thing, I think it was like a long crystal, maybe shard would be a word for it, was used as ransom, and everyone but one person disappeared. That sound familiar?
Insight.
Yeah. I'll ask about the lover in a minute.
He's going to say, "That's not how the story goes at all about this shard."
Yeah, I figured that other wizard was wrong.
He says, "The shard actually comes from the abyss. The mystery that causes feeds a dying, long-forgotten demon." That's what he says. That's what I know.
Yeah, that sounds right. Anyways, I heard there was an elf architect or
Archivist.
archivist
Yes.
who may have been at the city and he may have just like poof disappeared. Know anything about that?
He was so keen to explore the tomb, referring as Relago.
Yes, I think that was his name. I don't know. Names are hard.
No, I'm telling you it. He and my sister both, Amenta, told me that a trap killed him. An obsidian splinter pierced him through the heart. That's what he's going to say.
Oh, that's crazy. Wild. Anyways, thanks for the information.
She definitely killed him, right?
Yeah, definitely killed him.
Asking for a friend.
Just, I mean, she may have been
That's all he knows.
awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, let's get it going. What is the thing you wanted to do? You wanted to pull off a stint.
Yeah, as they are walking back, making the most noise in the world that I can. Oh, Mayor, I believed a friend of yours dropped this, and I'm gonna take the piece of paper that I dropped. A friend of yours dropped this. It's great work. I'm not too familiar with it, but he was asking if you could stop by the inn to go over it with him.
He takes the paper.
And I'm gonna hand it. I'm gonna hand him the
Best wingmans in history right now.
He blushes,
Oh.
and then he folds it up.
Wink, 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 wink.
He said he should be there around dinner time.
He'll be naked under his robe.
Oh my god.
We left
I didn't
okay.
get that information.
So he's going to.
And I hear he likes a lovely warm saucer of milk.
Alright, it's time to go.
Bree's
His favorite
always
beverage.
dragging us all away. Where we're
Come
like,
on,
Yep.
come on,
Milk,
come
All
on.
right.
milk and whiskey.
Okay.
Things to do.
Ew.
Good to know. So you guys will feed the flames,
Yes.
and then you all will take your leave.
Honestly, we could have done 3 hours just about their love.
Yeah.
1000%.
The neckties is do some love.
Okay. There's a slight tremor that happens as you guys leave.
The
Small,
time.
small pull, big pull.
It's a tug more so than a pull.
Then a pull. Okay.
The time frame between like the first one that
you
I felt
tried
that
to hold
day.
me
15,
we-
20 minutes.
Okay.
Every 15
So
or
from
20
the
minutes, there's a
morning-
timer.
Then what she's monitoring.
So from the morning, when I registered that, to the one that happened, I think a little bit later on. Were there 3 today? Or
There
just
was two. and
Just
then
two.
One,
There was one when we entered, one that just happened, and then the
There was-
one that happened when we got here.
Yeah.
2? Okay.
Yes, correct.
But
So
from the
one at
last
the
one,
gates,
15,
one at the
20
garden,
minutes.
one is we're leaving.
Correct. 3 total
3. And
Yeah.
about 15 minutes from when we got to the garden to now.
for that one. But the
Okay.
tremor was less. It wasn't like the
All right.
previous one.
I just don't want to be keeping track to see if there's...
Sure.
We were...
Does the stone like heat up or anything? Oh,
Just pulls.
this is a weird question, and it's very subtle, and I don't know if I would notice this, but when it pulls, knowing the information that we know about where this shard comes from, does it pull in one swift pull, or is it like a boom, boom, boom,
It's
boom?
yeah, very good. It'd be more now. It's yes, like a beating of a heart. Yes, like a pull
Is it pulling you a certain way?
to
Down.
the ground.
Just down.
Below.
I've got a
Can't
feeling.
even use you as a compass.
No, I've got a feeling that I'm going to become a radar very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I would like to tie a rope to it.
Probably more true.
So you all venture to the location in which you're supposed to meet the contact of Tavio.
Yes.
Yep.
You will see he is going to be
P.S.
a
I think his name was
Yes,
Pedro
yeah.
the sequel.
Yeah.
Pedro the sequel. So PS is going to have a cloak drawn over. He's going to be a gnome male. He's very shifty in his eyes and his body language, always kind of watching out because spies are everywhere. He's going to lead you into like a back room of this establishment where you were told to meet. Inside the back room, he has worker clothings for each of you, and then he's going to have a large chest in which you can deposit whatever you want in the chest.
Yeah. I want to ask PS what will get confiscated? Like literally everything we have? Can we have no personal items?
You can hide anything up to about like a dagger is about what you're going to get.
I mean, like if I have my
Anything
loot,
larger is going to stand out. They will pat you down.
if I have my loot,
They're going to pat us down.
Yeah.
Where we have to take a.
How big is this
Armor
stuff?
off
It's a
too,
foot
right?
long.
Yeah, it's about like a dagger. A big
So it's
dagger.
about
12 inches.
a third of my size,
Yeah.
essentially.
What about rings? Do they check for any magical rings? of sorts?
Yeah.
If it's worn as a piece of jewelry, they're a little more likely to allow it in.
I'll hold up
Is
my
there
bracers.
like a magic detector where like somebody who is like
No,
All right.
looking for magical items?
not that he's aware of.
All right.
I'm just gonna chuck everything
Yep.
in the chest, including my musical instruments. Like you're gonna have this ready for us somewhere, you
It
said.
will be taken care of.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna trust the
throw-
program.
I'll keep my amulet of health on
Okay.
because that's a piece of jewelry.
I can always be the pack mule. I can take and hop in my ring and someone can wear it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I would like to hand all of my stuff.
There we go.
And is your ring really like worn? Like, does it look old?
It just looks like a shitty gold ring.
Love it. Love it.
I can
Yeah.
put it on with my bangles.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Jingling.
Yeah, I would like to give you.
What item is this?
No, it's not an item. It's Genie Warlock.
Oh, your talent. Yeah.
I got the
Amazing.
ring going on.
I'll give anything that would set off like someone patting me down. I don't have like weapons.
So you don't require a wish to put anything in the chest. Is what the gnome is.
I'm putting my stuff in there. Like I'm gonna do this. Like
I also, as we're talking to this guy, I just want
I'll
to
give
roll a
mine
quick,
to
like,
him.
who does he actually work for?
Sure. Good.
I'm cool.
Garbage.
Maybe not the mandolin of Kanaeth or whatever, but
Garbage roll.
He works for the mayor.
oh yeah, I really believe that
Honestly,
one.
the bracers
Do
also
we-
look like jewelry, so
Sure.
they do. I'm looking at a photo.
Sure.
I'll just so this gnome has some use. I'll give him my Ehoa. I'll give him my spear.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave him my instruments.
I'll give my arcane grimoire and bracers of defense to you.
That'll work.
I'll wear the ring
Because those are, yeah, you can wear the ring.
with my other jewelry that's not
And then
mundane.
anything else, like I said, that would set off their pat down, I would throw in the chest. I don't have any like real weapons, so.
Give me everything but my belt.
Now I have a question for you,
Your pains too.
It's 8:25.
because the
I know.
description of hat of disguise is while wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast disguise self.
Correct.
If I were to take
That'll
that
work.
hat off for any reason, spell drops.
That's correct. It's probably something that if you're physically touched.
Yeah, I think the idea is that it is
Yeah.
a literal hat of
Yeah.
disguise.
Yep.
Okay.
And right now, nobody knows.
Just put it in
And
the
the
box.
other guards don't know
I
what you
don't.
look like.
I don't know what this thing does. If this is a petrified magical shard, I have no idea what this thing is going to do. If it's shunted into a pocket dimension,
Yeah.
that could be like a big bad, terrible, awful thing. Also, what's my relationship to the stone? Am I covetous of it? Am I like, is this something I'm okay to part with? Just from a role playing.
You don't
perspective.
have a problem parting away with it. To
Okay.
you, it's just like an object that you would carry. It doesn't have any type of sentimental
And I still have the
value or
tube,
anything of
I'm
it.
assuming.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it in the tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or are you gonna make a prison pot?
I would like to, if I can. I'm imagining a sleight of hand, and I'm going to try this with the disguise self. I want to stick it. These like the clothes that I'm wearing. I want to stick it down my pant leg.
Hog.
But like kind of like split the difference, right? So I'm not going to get like a full bend.
Oh.
Hold up. I can just cast non-detection on it for 8 hours.
Well, they're still gonna pat us down. Like if they still find it.
What does non-detection do?
For a duration, you can hide a target that you touch from divination magic. Oh, never mind, just divination.
Yeah.
Psych.
Which I think detect magic technically is.
Detect magic?
The idea is I'm going to put the hat of disguise on. I want everything to look the same, except I don't want it to appear as if there is a bulge in my pants.
Correct.
And I'm still wearing baggy pants, I
Sure.
imagine.
The opposite of normal.
But I would like to hide it so that if I were to take the hat off and it were to appear, it would look like a piece of my body as opposed to
Okay.
something
what you're
shoved down
saying.
my pants.
Yeah. No. I got
Detect
you.
magic is divination magic.
But we have no indication that this thing is... Well, the lead tube is going to prevent it from being detected too.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lead tube.
Alright, let's just try this.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
wanna
that's
do.
what we all do.
So you distribute everything.
Yeah.
He closes up the chest. He puts
He's
a
gonna
lock
be in
on
a
it.
ring.
He's gonna call for two people to come into the room. They're gonna be two human men dressed cloaks. They're gonna grab the chest. They're gonna walk out.
Okay.
It's very like not without drawing as much attention. They're very discreet about it.
I'm so worried about all that.
The rest of you put all your stuff with Mr. Maryjoy.
Yeah.
I take Mary
Bamps into the ring or turns into the ring.
Yep.
And
Pop it
then
right in.
there you go.
I can still hear inside the
And-
as well.
You guys are going to be. Let's see.
I'll be singing sweet
Do I need to
nothings to you the
roll
whole
any
time.
like sleight of hand checks for you on this, or stealth checks for the shard dog?
You can go. Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check for that, and then
At advantage with the hat of disguise,
Sure.
or not at advantage?
sure, no, I'm good with that. And then PS is going to be, basically say, I'm going to lead you to a group of guards that are waiting at the what is it called? My brain just
Mausoleum? Tomb?
No, it wasn't a tomb. It was the temple.
Ruins.
The temple, the
ruins.
citadel. Yeah.
Thank you, Citadel ruins. And then they are going to lead you down into kind of the area to work.
Beautiful.
Okay, so that's
Love
how
a
that's
hard
going
day's
to play
work.
out. What do you have?
26.
26, okay. 26 is good. So everything plays out pretty smoothly up to this point. It's going to be like late evening as you guys begin to arrive. The sun's going to be going down. PS
So we're like the night shift.
you got it.
Dang
PS is
it.
going to have a lantern. He's going to hand the lantern to one of you who doesn't have dark vision. So you have some sort of light source. You'll see some like 5 citadel kind of entry point. And they're going to talk to PS. He says, on behalf of Tavio, I bring you workers to take and use at your will, is what he's going to say. They will nod, follow us. They'll lead you guys down the steps. I will now make a map change.
Map change, map change.
And a music change should follow.
Music change, music change.
Ooh. This portion is brought to you by the campaign that supports Dusty, your Empress of the Guild.
Alright, you can close off that map there, computer boy. Oh, that's really loud.
No.
The music. I don't feel great about this cursy place.
I'm having a good time.
We're gonna get cursed.
I'm scared.
None of those can see in the dark.
As I
You should be able to.
Scroll
down.
pass through,
Oh, that's really far down. Okay.
Yeah. It's
as I pass through the citadel gates,
Correct.
because I'm assuming we're walking through that.
You are. And there's ruins, and then you're going to see a massive set of steps that
I'm
actually
gonna see you
lead
get a little happy.
up. Or down.
Now
Lead
that,
down.
now
sorry.
that the shard is in the lead tube,
Yep.
is it reacting to anything?
You can feel a pull.
Okay.
Not a tug,
You
but
guys
a pull.
can't see anything because I've got disguise self up. But I imagine what I'm seeing is like my pant leg kind of like.
Not like that much, but you can feel like if you hadn't have put it into the lead tube,
Yeah.
it would have been more reactive.
Got more reactive.
Correct.
Okay.
So the
Do I feel
the
like
lead,
inside the lead tube I'm getting separated from the attunement?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So you will be led down a set of steps. You go like 70 feet, 80 feet, 100 feet, 200 feet. Like you're continuing to go down.
How big are the steps?
They're
Are they
about-
giant-sized steps or made for his friends?
They are his friends. They would be medium-sized.
Okay.
Thank God.
And yeah, you don't want to walk.
Because that's what it would look like.
Halfway through. Sit down.
Right, scoot off the edge. So,
Mine
after
going up.
getting yourselves down to about 175 feet
I've
below
seen
the
the Great
surface
Wall.
on these steps, you will kind of reach a point, and then you will see another set of steps leading up. This is about a 30-foot kind of climb up these steps into large iron doors.
Can I see the?
No.
We're entering
Lower level.
here.
You can
This is
definitely.
confusing.
Thank you.
This is above this.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
But it's like we have to go down,
you go underground,
and then it
150 feet,
kind of opens up into a
and
citadel.
you got it.
I
Or a
know.
tomb. This is more of a tomb.
Mausoleum.
The
but
citadel is
the
above.
upper level is not.
The citadel is not on that map at all. That is just a map of the tomb.
Got it. And we're entering from these steps.
You got it. That's
What's
correct.
confusing is it says lower level, upper level.
I know.
So it's like you go down, and then there's
Steps
like
are
a
here.
second story.
So as you
to
guys
the-
get into
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of this
yeah.
lower portion here, the dampness hangs in the air, and fungus will cling to the walls of this limestone cavern that you guys have entered into.
evil fungus or good fungus?
Well, do you want to touch it?
I would like to look at it.
It looks like fungus.
I do not want to touch it.
Okay.
Does it look evil?
It looks like fungus. At the
fungus
far
among us.
end, you see the worn set of steps that lead up to the pair of massive doors as I described. Each of the door
I was gonna say mine's up
is made of black iron and shaped like half of a giant face. So when they're closed, it's like
You
a
see the
giant
full
face.
visage.
You got it, with an expression of deep pain.
Does it
Turn
look?
that
Is this gonna
frown
sound weird?
upside
Does it
down.
look like it was once a living being?
The door?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh God.
So, as
he
you
turned
are
into
being
stone, they just
escorted,
hacked at his body.
when you guys get to those, there is going to be one guard who steps forth and goes 6 times on the door. After a second, the doors are going. You're going to hear a bunch of commotion behind the doors. They're going to open up.
Oh, that's a fancy trick.
When they open up, I will reveal.
With the guard with us, are there only 6 of us?
There are same amount of guards. So there's 10. There's 5 guards and you 5.
Okay.
So there are 10 bodies.
Yeah.
Yes. So you guys will then move into here. There are 2 guards standing on either side of the door. They're going to drop this massive piece of lumber. It looks petrified into kind of the iron arms that kind of bar or lock the door. So you guys are like locked in essentially. Does that make sense?
Is that,
Yeah.
is that necessary? What are you worried about escaping?
I wonder if I can lift that. And I'm just acting like an idiot. I'm gonna walk over and with my +4 strength, I'm gonna put my shoulders underneath it and just try to do it.
Let's do an opposed.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be a squat because I'm itty bitty. I'm gonna put my arms above it and
Let's
then
do an
push.
opposed athletics.
Yeah.
Shoulder press.
Yeah.
21.
So as you put your hands on it and you start to push up, both guards are going to place their hands on your wrist and they're going to pull you back.
Oh, you guys
Don't
like
touch the door.
You don't like lift this for fun?
No, it's safety is what he says.
Do I catch any give when I put
What was your total?
21?
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
To you, yeah, that's why there's 2 of them, and they're fairly strong.
So just 2 dwarves did this.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, sorry, mate. I got my ass handed to me earlier at the tavern.
Get back with your
that-
group, is what he's going to say.
All right. You said safety though. Safety from what?
They laugh, and one of them's like, go on, get back with your group. As this is all taking place, the rest of you're going to see human guards are going to step forth from a table inside what appears to be a vestibule area. And they're going to come and begin searching each one of you. So they'll begin patting you down. So if you have anything hidden, they'll potentially will find it. Yours is good enough, they will not. You will find a way to hide
When
it.
they kind of get in that area, I'll do
Yep.
like a little like.
Yep.
Well, don't get fresh.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
wink
need
at
dinner
whoever
first?
is patting me down suggestively,
So,
Oh, God.
trying to get out of my work.
go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh my God.
Natural 20, 21.
You are easily able to determine you are not his type.
Oh.
That's,
Um,
I feel
inside
bad.
the vestibule,
Who is he eyeing?
Yeah.
no one here currently. Inside the vestibule, there are torches mounted on the 4 pillars that you can see here that are providing light in this ancient room. In the center of the room is the table in which the guards had came and checked you guys. And there's a large vertical slab of granite that's about 10 feet high and 30 feet wide. And on the slab, there are carvings of people carrying offerings to a citadel nestled between 2 mountains. And you're getting that. It's a picture or image of the citadel that is above where you guys
yeah,
are.
yeah.
Current, yes. And these guards are battle ready. You can see they have weapons, armor, and things that would suggest they are veteran-like. They're not like typical standard guards. They
Armor? Does it look like it's seen recent use?
They're worn, not necessarily recent, but definitely
Like
action.
cared for?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not. I guess my question is, motherfucker said safety,
Yeah.
not like recent
No.
damage. Okay.
They are going to. 3 of them are going to sit back at the table. The other 5 guards are going to take their leave during this time. They are actually going to move. Get rid of these guys. They're going to move behind that large slab of granite that I told you about while you guys are getting checked. Once you guys are given the clear, one of the guards from the table is going to begin to lead you behind the granite wall. So, what's your marching order? Who's
What do
going
we
first?
see behind the granite wall?
When you go around the corner, it appears to be a very long hallway.
I'll go first.
What's the
And-
back of the slab? Back of the
It
granite
is just,
wall.
it looks
Just
like
sheer granite?
sheer, right.
Same color as the shard or no?
No.
Okay.
You are confronted with a narrow hallway lined with arrow slits that stretch north and south.
Uh-oh.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Go ahead and
I'll
put
go
your
first.
tokens in your marching order. Mouse man.
Yeah.
I'll go
I
third.
think I'm on the far right.
Yeah, I'll go second.
That's you.
Yeah.
All right, so
I think we're up in the hall. Yeah.
all the way up there. Okay. Are we with him?
Behind
I
you.
would assume you'd be
Yeah.
following him because he's
Okay.
going to lead you to where you're doing it.
Gotcha. Who's second?
Me.
Second.
Cat.
Oh, this is already inaccurate.
Okay. Then next,
Is this hall
Dusty.
like new?
Dusty.
No, it's not.
It's actually
And then
real
it's up to
small.
you and
No, we're
Bree.
down here.
I'm in a ring.
So
you and
that's
oh
You're
yeah.
with me.
You want to
See
be on the
that
left or
circle all the way
right?
in between.
Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Well, that'll work.
And then
knowing what the map looks like that we were
oh wait,
handed,
that's you.
and our previous
Yeah.
experience,
So just be here for now.
the fact that they're not lining up.
They will be. You
Oh, they
can't
will be.
see it.
So as you guys
See the
march down
pieces.
this hallway,
Got it.
you're going to like turn to the left. And when you do, you'll just see like eyes staring and watching you intently as you through these arrow slits that are watching you. And you'll see like there's crossbow bolts kind of pointing out their door. They have them leveled and they're watching.
Yikes.
You look to the right, there's nothing. It's dark behind them.
Huh. Well,
As you get midway down the hallway, say about this point here, that's when you're going to begin to hear what sounds like work or activity taking place ahead. Kind of carrying back.
Can I get a gauge on how many people are behind the arrow slits? And
And
do we see any access point to these arrow slits?
You do not see an access point to the arrow slits, and you're going to count 4 arrow slits, and each
Is
one has
occupied.
eyes. Correct.
Where is this hallway on this map? Is it
It is. So it is where the blank space is. If you look,
the
Pretty
hole
sure.
at the top.
let me see the map. Yep. See right here. This is where the arrow slits are currently.
So the map is not accurate.
It's pieces
Yeah.
all taped together.
Oh, I think I missed that part.
Yep.
So
It's
it's like
not
right
a full
here.
right. So that's how much they have currently.
Got it,
It's
got it,
been
got it, got it,
pieced
got it, got it.
together a few times.
Got it.
So,
Understood.
this area.
I say we get up to these workers and just start asking them about some statue real quick.
So they're going to lead you into the next area, which is going to be the Great Chamber. And I'll say that your guard is basically like, this is the Great Chamber where we do all of our work. So what you're going to see encircling this domed
this thing.
chamber is a 15-foot high
right below it.
mezzanine that is supported by 4 limestone pillars. And in the room's center is a
We're like
30-foot tall statue made of lustrous black rock that reflects in the torchlight. The statue depicts a giant, his face frozen in determination and his arms bracing the ceiling. A hole in the statue's chest exposes an obsidian heart with glinting veins of silver and gold. And there's scaffolding around the statue that provides easy access to the mezzanine. Standing on and around the scaffolding are several workers. Some are using pickaxes to chip away at the statue, while others are gathering chunks of the statue into crates. The same type of crates in which you saw in the caravan with the black marking.
So this shirt is not going to help anything.
There are passages.
Does it look like they're just taking the flesh part of him?
Oh, they're just chiseling away at him altogether. Harvesting. Passages here lead northwest and northeast and south, which is where you essentially came from.
I feel like
Essentially.
we need to put the heart back in.
Having a
The
relationship
giant
with
comes to
this
life and
shard.
helps us take care of these fuckers.
Yeah.
You're feeling.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it wants to
like-
go back.
Oh, absolutely.
Am I getting the sense? This is such a, and I'm not a spellcaster in any way, but if I were, am I getting a sense like if I were to extend out any magical, like the pieces that they're taking away from this giant now have the same pullback, or is it because of the type of material that I have? Does that question make sense?
Yes. You want to know if it's reacting the same way. Or
If
there's
the
anything-
chunks of flesh they're chipping away are having
So
the
I'm
same...
going to say that you are small enough, and you, with your idea, and for sake of time, you'll probably find maybe a loose pebble or a small rock that may have bounced in the pathway as you guys are walking. You'll kind of nonchalantly, using dope monk shit,
Dope
kind
monk
of
shit,
you know,
yeah.
hacky sack it up, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's got some sort of magic property to it.
I was gonna
It's
ask
not
you
as
about
strong,
contact.
Okay.
but it gives the same vibe, if that makes sense.
Does it, from that very, 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 very small interaction, do I get to your point, Do I get the sense that putting just the heart piece back will solve this problem?
I'm gonna say there's a strong possibility. I'm not gonna give you a yes or no. I'm gonna give you a strong possibility.
Because I'm not in their head, can I make an Arcana check?
You
for
sure
the room we're
can. You sure can if you'd like.
in? 22.
This shit is magical.
Nice.
It's very strong.
I just wanted to see if it was like
No,
not
it's the whole
overwhelming,
chamber
but everything.
is exuding some type of
This
magic.
is where he made
Can I
his
get a sense of
last
that
stand.
magic or no? Like, is it? I guess what I want to see is like, is something
With detect magic, you could.
sketchy going on,
You
or
want
is
me
it
to?
like natural, like pure magic? I mean, the thing with detect magic is I have to say words,
Yes.
Oh.
which is fine because I feel like
See, I love you, D&D.
if you could
But-
distract, I could say words.
Maybe I can always.
I'm going
distract.
to
Yeah, like that's what I'm
say-
saying. If I can give you a little,
What if I just turn you invisible and you just slap the heart back together?
I was gonna turn you invisible.
It doesn't really say the type of magic to it, of course.
And I got wings. I
It's
can just
only
get
about-
there.
Yeah.
And then the
I'm going
the
to say that
giant
you don't know
helps us
exactly
that
what
they
type
get
of magic
Friday.
it is. You are going to be able to discern that they have the same, whatever they are, they're giving off the same vibes.
Yeah.
Because you can't really sit down and do all of the
Did you say
things.
Yeah, all the
magic?
things that
What
I would
did you
normally
say?
do.
It doesn't really tell
Oh.
me. And
I literally
I'm not
hate
as
it.
smart as I
Powerful,
was in my
protective.
younger years.
Protective magic.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
like the power of true love, like returning
Sure,
the heart
we'll,
back
we'll
to the
call
stone
it
or
something
whatever.
like
Like,
that. It's
the
it's
friends
our
we made
playground.
along the
Let's
way.
play.
Guard.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I'm not the only one here. I feel like Patch is kind of doing the pee-pee dance too. Where can we relieve ourselves here?
Yeah, I'll start
We-
doing a PP dance.
I gotta go, and it's been I'm a little girl, and
Follow me.
And I am but a wee lad.
so we start waddling
weeing lad.
about
soon
to
to
be Dramwee.
The tram
oh,
wee.
we all have to go together. Okay.
A wee dram.
Okay, everyone's being together, guys.
He's going to literally lead you guys down this
I'll
hall.
hold it for you if you hold it for me.
Is he one of the
You're gonna
cloaked
go-
figures?
He is cloaked, yes.
Like one of the ones we saw before.
No, this guy's completely different. He has a cloak, but it's not like pulled up before, and he's got
Oh,
armor.
macaroni,
and
we're
such.
going very
Oh,
far
no,
away.
You're on a wall.
So we were above.
Again?
So we were
Fixed it.
above this.
Yes.
So did we enter in
No,
on
we
the
were
upper
below
level?
that.
Hello.
No, you were on the lower level.
So we're below that, looking up.
Yeah.
Yes. He's holding that
Understood.
room up.
Got it. I'm there with you guys.
They want to get into the
This way.
tomb, I'm
That
sure.
way, yeah.
The crypt, the mausoleum, the resting place.
Sure. So he
Which is
leads you
upstairs.
around
Yes.
a corner, essentially, and you guys are going to be led into some quarters.
Oh, yay.
So let me see if I can do
See
this.
where we sleep.
I'm trying to be, I'll say, just to give you a quick vision of what's going on. You're going to be led straight down.
Are we trying to do this right now, or do we want to go to sleep?
No, I'm trying to. do
And
this
he'll
right
lead
now.
you all the way
We
down
got 15
into what
minutes.
appears to be the workers' quarters.
We're not even gonna loot this place.
No, we don't
Not a
need
place
to.
like this. The last guy's at
It's completely dark, so those of you who do not have dark vision are blind unless you have a lantern, which one of you did.
I do.
Okay. Let me turn on a little light for...
It's cool that this is what
I
dark
got
vision
dark
actually
vision.
looks like because it
Team
gives you a really
Dusty.
good idea of you
Mhm.
really can't see shit.
Mm-mm.
I think it's neat.
Yeah,
What's
for
that?
sure.
Huh?
What's that?
You can see
Like the dark vision,
Dark
how it
vision
looks on
goggles.
the screen.
Yeah.
Just describing it to people, everyone's always like, "Well, I can see then." And it's like, no, you really can't.
You can see
So that's what your
black.
lantern's going to give you, essentially. That's how well it's lit with the lantern.
Oh shit! They're just letting us sleep on the ground. Like there's no.
There's literally just cots in this room. If
Oh,
I
cots, not bedrolls. Okay.
Right. So the
About
quick,
how many?
the quick description
1, 2, 3,
is...
4, 5, 6, 7,
For
8.
the workers.
Yeah, I was trying to
16.
gauge how many people are here.
Whatever you count is what you got. There's 24 bedrolls is what it says. They are not cots. I apologize. And
So
they're
the-
scattered across the floor of this dusty stone room.
25.
Some of the bedrolls
It's a
still
baker's
have
dozen.
their workers in there sleeping. As if
Im-
they are the night
Double
shift.
dozen.
Got it. Impression that the guards sleep here as well, or
plus
no?
only one.
No.
not two.
Plus one.
Not
Yeah,
at all.
not two.
All workers.
One baker's dozen and one regular dozen.
Basically, like indentured servants is what it appears to be.
He's going to point over into this corner, and there's some chamber pots or basins in which you can use your restroom.
Yeah.
There's where he points to.
All right. Turn away. I
Can we,
can't
have,
look.
can we have a bit of privacy?
Can't look. Can't.
Sure. He's going to walk off.
All right.
Your shift starts in 2 hours, is what he's gonna say, and he'll walk away.
Okay.
Are the other people in this room workers or guards?
They are. They're sleeping.
I'm gonna
They're
say I
sleeping?
pocketed that small
Sure.
piece of stone.
Take your ring.
Sure.
Take your ring off.
Oh yeah, here, poof, and like I take the ring off, and here comes
Marty Merriman.
Marty Merriweather.
Carrying all the stuff, all the good.
Wait, you've been in the ring this entire time?
Yeah.
On my finger.
Oh shit!
It's part of his cool thing.
Then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the hat of disguise off and I'm gonna put it on you and say, just look like me. Turn me invisible. We
Yeah.
came in
Yep.
came in with 4,
I feel like I have
right?
no spell slots.
'Cause you were gone.
Correct.
I mean,
Yep, I've been in the ring the whole time.
Correct.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
a...
Yeah, I have
Unless you can
invisible
disguise
twice
self
for
by
an
yourself.
item.
Yeah, we might need to get out of here because there's...
You
I'm
like my
my
hat.
dad's ours.
I web the...
I did not put that
No.
together. That he was just like not with us.
Don't we know?
Oh, I
Web
was
is the
there.
best spell in D&D, okay?
I heard everything.
No, best I got is invisibility myself.
I'll give you the hat of disguise.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
you'll pop that on.
And I'll turn you invisible on your cue.
Yeah.
For an hour.
I'm gonna go.
It is 1 hour and you can't do anything aggressive.
walked like 2 feet.
I
Like
know.
3 minutes.
Hat.
Really
Yeah.
gonna stress you can't do anything
For sake of
aggressive.
time,
Didn't
we'll
last
say.
I know, but I'm gonna stress
I
it
think you
again.
do, but I think for sake of time, with everything I've got going on, it'll
Very
work.
cool.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll
and,
disguise as him then.
Sure.
yep. And I'll
Just
take
like that?
both of us back to the main chamber while we're waiting to whatever, and we are gonna just you and I are gonna just play a little music, or are you gonna pretend to?
Yes.
Well, just for the workers, you know, like let me just lift some spirits in the
100%.
work chamber while
100%.
he's
Of course, of course.
flying up to the top of the part.
I'm gonna fucking right on back to the statue.
Sure.
I'd like to
Let me
go
put some
out
tokens in
there
place.
as well, just to kind
Love
of.
your. Okay, so who's going there? The disguised Marty and
Yep.
And
Me.
Dusty.
Dusty, the
And
bards.
Maki and Bree, you coming?
I really wanna look at everything in this.
I
temple.
know, it's so cool. But we have 11 minutes. We're gonna get the shard back in the heart. We're gonna not kill the
That
guy's
was our
sister.
only task, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
and then no, that's the only task. I wrote it down.
I'm hoping the giant comes to
Okay.
life and then murders all
And
these guys.
then-
But
That's
I
not a
did kind
problem.
of get a little.
Bree and Maki, where are you guys going?
We're going out there with them.
Okay.
We lift each other's spirits.
Yeah.
We have an extra
Raise
hour.
me up.
What's that song about the children? I believe the children are the future.
So currently Patch is invisible. You can see you guys go out and start performing with your instruments. Okay. That is going to cause some guards to start coming because nobody's supposed to have instruments in here. Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm just playing with some rocks. I don't have an instrument.
Where do the guards come from?
Various.
I love the idea that you're just like
Yeah.
linking rocks together.
So they're gonna come from where you came from because you guys would have walked near a large cluster of guards that you guys didn't know about, and then they're gonna start coming from the direction which you entered in here. So you're gonna get guards rushing. I'm gonna give you a couple actions to do something before they swarm you,
Okay.
as they're like, "Who is playing this instrument?"
Dope monk shit up the side
And-
of the.
Sure,
up-
go ahead.
Invisible
give
as
me, Give me the acrobatics.
Guards are coming from this way.
Both directions.
Okay.
So from that area and then south, where you guys kind of walked up this way.
Okay.
I'll give you 3-ish rounds, or 3. You guys can do 3 actions essentially.
So I can
before we
cast
start anything.
web there, and then
You got 10 minutes.
potentially web here, and it stops them for a few rounds.
Potentially.
Let's just see if I can do this without.
But also,
Yeah, let's wait.
I will also tell you that the workers that are down here are immediately going to like turn on you. Like they're like, "Oh no, instruments!" Like they're pointing. Like they are not going to try to protect you.
Contraband.
And these guards are trying to like kill us.
You would assume
That's
when
what
they,
it looks
when they
like.
get into the area, you would assume that. Right now they're on the move. You can hear that they're like coming to you.
snitches get
So
stitches.
this is like a footloose town, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
You got it.
No dancing, no music.
Well, I mean, you supposedly came in with nothing, and now all of a sudden there's.
We
It's
believe-
our
music.
magic trick.
Oh, okay.
They'll have melee weapons.
Possibly.
I mean, they'll have
Okay.
pickaxes.
What's your acrobatics?
My dude. I
Yeah.
activate Step of the Wind.
Oh,
and
okay.
my wings
Doping-
unfurl
doping
behind
up.
my back, and I just glide on up to where this little hole is.
You will. You find it. There's some workers up there. I'll say you're probably dexterous enough to avoid all that.
I'm happy to roll
area.
a stealth check if you would like me to.
No, I don't think there's no need because I think the distraction down below is going to have all of them kind of leaning over the scaffolding railing, looking
Dusty,
down.
please stop. Dusty, they're all looking at us.
I don't want to stop until he is probably closer to the heart. I love this song. This song is great.
I can close
I will get hit
With
with
that-
these guards.
100 feet in one round.
Okay, so you climb up to the very top. You're getting ready to do the damn thing. So what do you do? Tell me.
Where the heart hole is,
Yep.
right? What does that look like?
It's a massive, giant-sized onyx crystallized, or it's been crystallized and turned into onyx.
But it looks like it's just been like
There's a
carved
perfect.
away.
It's been broken into, yes.
Okay.
As if something exploded out of it. Like just
Oh,
opened
shit.
it up that way. So you remember that, hey, that person died from a flinging shard of...
That's probably what
That's
happened.
fact.
That actually is what happened.
Right.
I did bet she killed him. Dang it. Did
Yeah.
And you'll
Don't-
see
don't
the
kill
the
sister.
shard in that...
Anybody next to me? Like, do I
No,
need to
they're
wait
probably-
around to do this?
They're
or?
probably like 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking put it in.
Okay.
Nice, if I had a nickel.
I'm gonna take out my.
Forget me not.
Shard
Go ahead and
gone.
give me a... Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw.
Oh fuck! Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
You're probably pretty dexterous.
We hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Can
yeah.
you
I'm
use
just
bardic
making
inspiration
sure.
for my amazing song that I'm performing for the group? Bardic inspiration.
You know, I almost took Ring of Evasion as my item, and I should have.
You have bardic inspiration.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, from you just playing
We
music?
I'm just playing and I'm inspiring you.
Do the thing. We need to do
Oh
the
shit!
thing.
And that's a D6, D8.
Wait.
D8.
I'm gonna roll
Yes,
it,
D8.
and let's see what it comes up as.
Dexterity saving throw.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
I'm thinking if I want to spend this now or if I want to hold on to it.
There's not anything else to do.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll spend it now. Oh, okay. 24.
Okay. Now, what is the rest of you guys doing while he is doing this?
Crescendo.
Seeing how close the guards are to here to see when I need to start casting a spell.
Banging rock, still.
Sick beat, bro. Wait for that
Just
bass
Breathe.
drum.
check that other area.
These
I'm gonna walk
jamokes.
away from him and going to that way.
I start working. You gotta do check.
Are you going behind
just
the
picks up a
crates?
shovel.
I quit.
I'm heading over toward the shovel.
Okay. All right, gotcha. So here's what happens: you pull the shard out, place it into the spot, and what was your dexterity? It was like 24.
24.
So as you step back, the thing goes, falls out. Your dexterity is quick enough to grab it. Yep. So it goes
Nobody
from
can see any of
visible
this.
falling to you caught it.
I'm
Nothing
gonna
happens.
Just underneath my breath. How is it that nobody ever fucking sees me do the cool shit?
Yeah, because you're always invisible.
I won't ever fucking believe it.
Yeah, we will never believe this.
Did I get any sense, considering the fact that this thing has been pulling towards this,
There is a pull, but nothing.
any indication as to why it did not?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like to try to figure that out.
How high up is it?
This is what I should have saved
Like
my bardic inspiration
15,
Mm.
20 feet up.
Is it just upside down? Did you not put the
for.
puzzle
No,
piece
I
right?
put it in the right way. The puzzle
Yeah,
piece.
okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check. 16.
16 is going to be, I think, good enough.
He's heard the wizard talk so much about things and stuff. Just
The
The
imagine-
wizard was talking.
You
The wizard speaks.
realize, after doing this, that there has to be some sort of mystical force that has shattered Joe's
Wait.
heart, and that same potential force may be needed to mend it.
So whatever
Oh.
destroyed it, that same
Whatever
power-
caused it may needed to be used to put it back.
Fuck, this is gonna kill my invisibility.
Oh,
Do I do it? We assume that we're about to get attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is
Hopefully.
that
Oh,
the
we're
the,
definitely.
the vibe that I'm getting?
You got like 2 rounds before you get swarmed by guards, and you have to try to answer or figure something out.
Guys, I'm gonna do something crazy, but I will appear the moment that I do this.
okay.
Okay?
The crescendo's still going on.
I mean, the
How long
distractions
has he been
are-
up there?
I'm gonna
Like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna
Less
put
than that. Like
Honestly,
it's
too long.
I'm gonna put the shard back in, and I'm gonna rub my belt with one hand really quickly, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on it as I try to mend.
Oh, I have mending.
Using the healing magic that we were told this giant had.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to
Yep. Okay, so you do it, you place it, you cast the magic, you now become visible.
just totally visible,
your
holding a
people-
shard up.
Your people can see you. No one else can see you because they're all distracted currently.
Okay.
And when you let it go, dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
Because it falls out.
You're gonna have to like blow it in there with force, or like maybe punch it.
Yeah, we have no idea. That's gonna be my next turn.
Fire.
I'd like to
20.
Misty step
Yeah,
up
I don't know
there.
if we got
20.
Sure.
It's
And
20,
all the
30 feet
guards are now going to be that much closer.
Yeah.
20.
You will barely catch it. Yep. And you see it.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
Now, while this is all taking place, what's everybody doing on the ground?
Yeah.
I know what Dusty's doing, trying to keep the distraction. Marty?
Come on,
Bree?
Dusty.
I'll activate flight on myself. My warlock ability. I'll just like hover
Crescendoing,
slightly off the ground so it's not.
Let's try to figure out why this
noticeably
isn't
Sure.
active. It's definitely
sticking.
active.
Sure.
We have to
Bree?
put wizard. What if I cast mending on it?
It's technically flesh.
How
Like
far
that's
over is
it's
this?
like even
I
though it's
said not,
petrified.
It's stone.
From
They
your current
said that
location?
Yeah.
Whatever put it out has to put
yeah,
it back, so I feel like it's either gonna need to get punched back in or like fired back in.
65 feet.
The same kind of explosive.
Alright.
I mean, I could try something crazy.
Oh God.
I could basically try to like
2 minutes.
if we can
Alright, I will.
We deserve 8 minutes.
No.
if we can figure out what
I'll
type
step up
of
5 and
damage
cast
cause
web
this?
here.
I can
Oh, okay.
rotate.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to make an investigation check to see if I could see what type of damage caused the shard to blow out.
Sure.
Do
So web, what's the DC on your web?
14.
Okay, so if they encounter it, it'll be a DC 14 to get stuck or not stuck. So that way is potentially webbed.
do we know what kind of giant it was?
Stone.
I don't know. If it was
I don't know if it tells me
I
in here or
wasn't
not.
stoned before.
No,
It-
that's what it makes
petrified.
sense.
In the
Call-
mountains, it's probably like a stone.
We'll call stone giant. It looks the
Okay,
picture kind of
okay.
looks stone like.
He is stony.
All right, so web has been cast. What was
I
your
got a nat 20 plus 7 is 27.
for?
Investigation to see if I could see what type of damage caused it, or if I could.
Doesn't
Yes,
look
sir.
it. It's literally going to be. Let's see.
I can make an intelligence.
Too bad we don't have like sovereign glue. We just glue it blanket away.
Technically, we did it. We did
Yeah,
it.
but
We did what you said. It didn't do anything, but
The town
malicious
crowed
compliance.
before.
Or
Does it look like it was magical damage or?
It looks as if yes, there was something magical that did this.
Surely I thought the cure wounds was gonna work.
Nope. Yep.
is it so obvious?
Mending's not gonna do it.
It's obvious if you would have asked right questions or different things throughout. Yes, maybe potentially.
We could try to magic it back in.
See if we don't have like a greater restoration spell.
Yeah, that would suck. What if we pour a healing potion on it?
I don't. The instruction that we've gotten is the same type of damage. That
So according to the
blew
book,
this-
it is basically that there was a mystical force that shattered the giant's heart, and that is the same force
Radiant
that is
damage.
needed to be able to mend it.
and there's no indication on this stone what type of. Cool.
Nope.
Cool.
We're just gonna have to try everything.
You got to think about everything you've talked about or discussed up to this point.
Okay,
I just remember.
I wrote it all down.
Relago disappeared.
What kind of people
Probably
were
have to
the
look for-
Menta? What kind of person is she? Is she like a guard?
Is there any
Paladin
petrified?
person?
Is
Is
there
she
any
holy?
petrified smaller statue inside this?
Nope.
Okay.
Go, what were you saying, Art? Go ahead. You might be onto something.
Relago was never found.
Correct.
His body or something could be in here. There could be something on him that had caused the
Or
accident
he was
in the first place.
disintegrated. if he was never found?
Or banished.
I think she had to do something with him not being found.
So we think
Well,
there is a body. Well, what we know is that the shard impaled
Correct.
Yeah.
Rilago.
Correct.
But she loved
Shatter.
Shatter.
That was kind of my thought.
Shatter's first damage, isn't it?
All right. So the guards are going to swarm you guys.
We're
And it's
dead.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we'll
The
leave it at
first
that.
Fail, second fail.
That's my third fail, I think.
But Dad,
No.
Dad, we played till like 9:15 last time.
We played later than that. last
Yeah, we did.
Way later than
I will give you guys a little glimpse behind the veil just because it's fair.
Please just
I
throw
want to
us
hold
in
it up.
jail.
Have you
So-
hold it up. I want to blow fire at it.
Let me,
I was gonna
let me,
say, that was my thought. Just blow like a chromatic orb at it.
all right, so here's what happened.
It's probably force damage.
The archivist named Rilago found the crumbling journals of an architectural plans in his family's ancestral library that mentioned a tomb beneath Astrakhan, okay? The town's mayor refused to allow Rilago, that being the father of the two,
Yeah.
Tavio, okay. The town's mayor refused to allow Rilago to mount an excavation, thank you. But the mayor's daughter overheard the conversation, became obsessed with finding the tomb. Years later, the mayor passed away. The son, Tavio, was elected to replace him. The daughter, Amanetta, who became involved with the Onyx Scar, which is the crime syndicate, persuaded Rilago to join her search for the tomb, convinced Tavio to overlook their endeavor, and Amanetta and Rilago found the tomb of the petrified remains of Ziluens, but no treasure. Disappointed, they tried to profit from the by shattering the giant's body, only to find it indestructible. But one day, as Rilago climbed on the scaffolding surrounding Ziluen, he punched the giant's stone chest
I was literally about to punch it.
into frustration. Here's the key, though. It expectedly cracked open, revealing a heart of obsidian. There is a single shard that broke off from the heart, impaling and killing Rilago. So that's, you guys kind of had that. Unbeknownst to everyone involved, Rilago was a descendant from one of the ancient heroes that Zulan died to protect.
Uh-huh.
So we needed him to do
So
it.
when he punched the giant with the ring that he had on his hand, he literally and symbolically broke Ziluan's heart, weakening the magic that protected the giant's corpse. The formerly indestructible giant began to deteriorate, allowing Amanada to collect broken off pieces of Ziluan's body, and this material became known as Aztucanite. And then the gemstones are used to empower spells, essentially, spell components. The sale of it became very profitable, so her and this, that's why they were shipping all the pieces out, because there's money in it. Long story short, you had to travel around and you had to find the ghost. The spirit of Rilago. Who would help you complete putting the piece back in?
I knew it
So
was
we
him.
couldn't have punched it back in.
No, you had to. He had to make amends to fix the broken heart of.
I thought it was gonna be like a broken heart thing.
But then it was like, that's corny.
Real question
And
though, did the cat and the mayor get together?
Yeah.
The question. Well, I don't know. I can't.
Because we failed.
we were invested.
You guys failed, and
That's
because,
what we were invested in.
We need to know why.
and because you failed, you all are kept prisoners and have to make new characters when you play.
What?
That's exciting. I mean,
What?
don't vote Team Dusty, vote whoever's
Fight my
next
way
up.
out.
Yeah.
And that.
Our next mission, getting ourselves back.
1000%. That is our one shot next time. We are getting our characters back.
And that will conclude our one-shot shenanigans. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.
That's hilarious.
Follow us. We'll be back next Tuesday
Bye.
to see who still likes me. Goodbye. Have a good evening.
Patch is the only one who's gonna
No
make it.
wrong keyboard.
What?
There we go.
Fun.